was Pepsi.
It was Pepsi. It was Peepsy.
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 Peanuts.
What?
Peanuts. What did, oh God, no, hold on. What did you send me? Oh, Happy Easter, he is risen. And by he, well, let's just say my peanuts. Hi, welcome to a special Easter Sunday stream of the Great Ace Attorney.
Oh my god.
We're all various levels of not in our bodies right now.
Oh yeah. Body?
And
Who is that?
body?
Oh my god.
Like the body of Christ?
Like, ayo.
Ayo! Who's up trying to body Christ right now?
Yo.
So,
Hallelujah.
oh man, am I right?
Man.
Oh, this is gonna be a good stream.
This is all right, and now that we've gotten canceled 90 seconds in, let's go. We are back, obviously, with more Great Ace Attorney adventures. We are doing a trial, I do believe. We're doing a trial, and also because it's Easter, I forgot places were closed on Easter.
I did too.
So I was gonna run to Target to get something, and then I was like, oh fuck, Target's closed. So I had to go to Walmart. And while I was at Walmart, Target was closed. At least when I went, Target was closed.
Target closes on holidays.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And so while I was at Walmart, I couldn't find what I actually needed to get, but I did find, I was like, oh, it's Easter. I'll get some Peeps. So I got regular Peeps. And then as I'm like going to check out, I turn around, and on the other side of the Peeps display case, there were secret Peeps. There were secret flavors of Peeps. There were secret flavors of Peeps. Peeping Peeps, absolutely. And I was like, I can't walk out of the store and not purchase these to try them. This is not sponsored by Peeps nor Walmart, but my God, I needed them in my mouth. So, they're Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Say
That
less.
sounds excellent.
I need them.
And
You gotta throw those to Ren.
Throw
I was gonna
one.
say
Party
shift them,
cake.
but
Just throw them really hard.
Throw them.
I will throw them really, really hard. I will throw like southwest and see what happens.
My mouth is open. I'm ready.
You ready to receive?
Oh, dear.
All right.
Oh my
Which hey, so which do I put in my face hole first, the party cake or the Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. All right.
Yeah. Are they actually called Dr. Pepper? I hope they are.
No,
Like,
they're
on the
called
book.
Dr.
Damn.
Pepper
Missed opportunity.
Peeps. Yeah.
Horrible,
They
awful
messed them.
advertising.
Okay, wait.
I
Kune
know
has
they're
voted.
illegal.
All right.
I know. I was like, I know there are probably legal ramifications.
Are
if
they
call
brown?
Dr. Pepper, but
They're so let me break this off and just shove it in the camera like an adult.
Yay.
They're kind of red tinted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. I see.
They are very reminiscent of like Dr. Pepper red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a smart choice as opposed
They
to
got
brown.
them. They got them little chocolate
They're more
eyeballs.
interesting.
Yeah. This
they were
one,
brown, I think I'd be
this one is a
upset.
little bit squished right out of the package, but it's okay.
Aw.
He's a special.
All right. I'm gonna. Do I take a tasteful bite or just shove the whole thing in my face?
All in, baby.
Yeah.
Depends on your peeps.
Oh yeah, how
Preference?
Well,
what's
Your
peep preference?
peeperance, if you will. The silence after I said that.
God.
Nothing's happened.
That is a flavor on a marshmallow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's a Dr. Pepper flavor on a marshmallow. I should clarify.
Okay.
This was a successful blend of the two.
Okay.
I
That's
don't know
good.
if
You won.
any of you were around. Ren may have been. I don't remember. On Thursday when I had the like the sparkling water, but I still have the bottle somewhere.
Oh yeah, I was
Throw it
there.
out. But the fucking like the Starburst flavor like sparkling water,
Oh.
which exists by the way. It's not terrible.
Why?
It's
Why?
okay. It's like
What,
Like,
what
if-
flavor of Starburst?
It was the
What?
pink one. It was strawberry because I'm not.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
not. Like they did have other flavors of Starburst sparkling water.
Okay.
I
Do
might
they have
go
cherry?
get more.
I say that like
yeah, they had
I
they had the
hate-
red ones. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The red's my favorite, but also I hate sparkling water, so I don't think
Yeah,
this
I
is gonna
get
be
you.
a win anyway.
Fair enough. But it's the same thing where it's like, I think I prefer this horrible amalgam of food, to this Frankensteination of food. I believe I prefer this execution to the Starburst sparkling ice. They're both like good of like, yep, that's sure what this is. But for the sparkling water, for the sparkling ice Starburst, it was very much like, this is sparkling water, and then as soon as you like swallow it, it has the feeling in your mouth that, oh, I've just eaten a Starburst. It's not that it's
Oh.
like
No.
like not the sticky way, but like, you know, the kind of
Yeah.
I'm really autistic. You know that like the like mouthfeel of post Starburst.
A little
no,
waxy.
I know exactly.
Not even
Yeah.
waxy, just like the flavor part of it.
Okay. So like, I don't know if any of you have had hint water before, but like how
Yeah.
that's like the aftertaste of eating a fruit.
Yeah.
The sparkling water is the aftertaste. Okay.
Yeah. But it was like really strong, which is what I wasn't
Oh.
expecting. It was like, oh, that was pure
Oh.
Starburst.
That's
Um,
nice.
Again, I should say I liked it. I will get more if it's still
Oh,
there.
wonderful.
So on the Dr. Peeper,
Dr.
Dr. Peeper, I will say pleasant, like solid, like 7 out of 10. That sure is Dr. Pepper and marshmallow. And we
Okay.
also have this fucking birthday cake one over here.
That sounds like it'll be better.
Well, actually, I should
Yeah, birthday
specify
cake
it's
sounds
party cake. It is not.
Hmm.
It is not specific what kind of cake. It is just party cake. Oh, that smell.
Happy
that
Easter,
smells.
Ivy Pool.
Happy Easter, Ivy Pool. That smells like
Happy
sugar.
fucking Easter.
That.
That's
Oh, good lord. Good lord.
You know
All
what?
right, so
Actually, we said this is gonna be safer. I don't know if it is gonna be safer.
I was gonna
because
say,
that's
I
like
think this would be worse.
sugar
to me,
overload.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's
so here's
so
the thing.
much sweet.
it's
But I'm not really a
it
fan of birthday cake.
it
flavored
smell
things.
it like all right. So its
I like
butt has
the
all
butt
the
for these
sprinkles. Its butt does have all the sprinkles on it. That's where they've
water.
settled.
For someone
Thank
who
you,
does
water.
Not like, I don't like frosting, and I don't usually like. I mean, like a cake is fine, but like I don't like frosting. But I really love birthday cake flavored things.
Yeah, it's so like I'm the same way that there's like oh god, what is it? Like I think it's like buttercream or something. Like there's a specific kind of like popular icing that's used where it's like I
Probably
can't eat
buttercream.
more than like a
I
bite of
can't
this.
eat it.
Buttercream is really rich. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
I'm the same way.
buttercream, but
Buttercream
I've
good.
got limits on buttercream.
Yeah.
I'm
This
a cream
does
cheese frosting girl.
I am also a
myself.
cream
Oh,
cheese
hell
girl.
yeah.
I fuck with as a red
So
velvet
good.
enjoyer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Red
exactly,
velvet
exactly.
good, Yeah.
I'm a
So
cream
this
cheese
I will
enjoyer.
say, as noted, this does have a much stronger smell than the Dr. Pepper. As in like I opened it and like broke it off and it just went, "Whoa, that's birthday cake." It does of course have the little chocolate eyes on it. And I'm going to
Cute.
put this in my mouth and immediately regret it.
Kill that peep.
Let's go.
Oh.
Vor. No.
Vor. It was the immediate no.
Yeah, okay.
Tasty Vor.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I
I
just
regret
immediately
everything I've
felt
said.
you know the like you know the like it's not a headache, but it's the like that your forehead
Yeah.
gives you of
Yeah.
like don't do that again or we'll get
Don't do
worse.
that
Like
again. There was a fucking birthday cake ice cream I bought once, and like when I think birthday cake ice cream, I'm like, this is ice cream that has little cake pieces in it, right? Like that's
Yes.
what I want in a birthday cake ice cream. That is
Yeah.
standard birthday cake ice cream. I bought it, and like, I want to say it was like 80s or something. No birthday cake pieces, is just frosting in it.
oh goodness.
It's terrible. It
That's
was so bad,
nothing.
Like the
That's
only,
terrible.
The only,
To ice
yeah, the
cream.
only good part of it was like there was like sprinkles, and I like forgot that this ice cream did that because why would you ever think that birthday cake ice cream does that? And so like when I went to get my wisdom teeth taken out, I like bought it again, and I was just really sad about it.
Oh.
I didn't eat anything,
I'd cry
and
if I
also
was
this
you.
ice cream sucks.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's awful.
Final review of the party cake. That sure is what it advertised. Can't be mad. I will only eat one though. I'm gonna give that a solid like 5.5 out of 10.
Real.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a
so
peep.
sleepy, guys. Holy shit.
I'm
Me
so sleepy.
We're
I'm eating dinner on stream, and I
did
slept
not have
like
coffee.
for 3 hours.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So
we're
what
at
happened?
what happened?
What happened is my mom wanted to get so like today we were like we're gonna get Korean barbecue and then we're gonna go see a movie, which is like I don't fucking wake up on time. If you ever see me on the internet at 4, it's fine because I sleep in until like 12.
Real.
It's okay. It's
I'm
fine.
shaking your hand. I'm
Yeah,
shaking.
you get it.
I get it.
Anyway, the point it's not fine, but like
It's not. But
Anyway.
I do work at just terrible times.
exactly.
Yeah.
Except like instead of 4, it was actually like 5 a.m. because I got stuck on a fan fiction.
Valid and real.
Anyway,
Real.
and the ending disappointed me. It was not worth it.
No!
Anyway.
Oh.
What was I gonna say? And so my mom was like, okay, like you have to get up at like a reasonable time for lunch if we're gonna get Korean barbecue before this movie. So I like had to get up for that. And so there was not time for coffee. Is my big.
Damn.
I got Korean barbecue though. There's
Korean
leftovers.
barbecue.
That is good.
Yeah.
I've had Korean barbecue, I think, once.
We did it because there was like a promotion. So it was like
Promotion
not
good.
as horrifically expensive as it usually is.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because we literally like this was when I was in New York City for college. I'm not telling this whole story again because the story's stupid. But we did go to get I think it was Korean barbecue. It had to have been because we were in fucking Koreatown. But there were like 15 of us all in this like Korean barbecue place, and the bill I think was
Insane,
Like-
I'm sure.
it was insane.
Oh god.
Very good food though.
Yeah, I only ever go like with large groups or my mom. So like,
No in between.
so like I get it.
Yeah.
Like the minimum group I'm with is like 5.
It's a group activity.
It is a group
It
activity.
is.
Group activity.
It's also my mom, one of her friends in Korea, used to run like a restaurant that was Korean barbecue because it's in Korea and you're barbecuing things. And so like her like old friend group would get together and it'd be like 12 people. So I'm like, this is a large group thing.
Just like Jesus.
Maybe they had Korean barbecue at the last
Was the Last Supper
We
Korean
haven't
barbecue?
started the game.
Judas, no.
What do you think Judas thinks about tripe?
I had a full conversation with some of my other friends because there's two. Here's the thing: there's 2 Korean barbecue places like right next to each other, and my friends and I normally go to one of them for like special occasions, and the other one was the one I tried with my mom for the first time today, and I like hadn't had. I've had tripe before, but like not only ever in soup, and it's gross. And not after I went through Yakuza 4 and 5. Not until I had the Taiga Sayajima brain rot. And so I was just like, okay, like it's part of the deal thing, so I will try it. I probably won't like it again. Where the fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah. Ren, I had the whole conversation with a friend of mine. I was like, yeah, there's like because I was talking about like if they would want to go here or not, and I was like, there's probably some things that you guys wouldn't like, but there's more variety here. Like the assortment thing that I got had like heart and tripe in it. And I was like, I don't think I've ever had heart, and I don't think I'll like the tripe, but I'll let you guys know. And then I'm not kidding, Ren. One of my friends was just like, oh, I like tripe, but I think that might be because I only like meat that's like burnt. I lost it, and I'm like, I need you to play.
I'd be like,
Yakuza.
Judas like Sayajima.
Ugh.
This is completely unrelated to anything we've been talking about, but I've been eating this very gross cheeseless scalloped potato, and there's just a perfect
Oh.
3 on it.
There sure is.
Oh,
That's just a
hi.
3. I didn't touch that. That was just like
Okay.
that. That's just the number 3. Sparkle.
It's your boy
three.
Skinny Penis.
It's your boy.
Yep.
Skinny penis.
Anyway, now that it's successfully been 15 minutes and we haven't done anything, do you want to
Right,
play the
game.
game?
Yeah, we should probably play the game.
Oh my god, and I immediately can't read the line because I need to go free sparkles. Hold on.
We're so great.
The energy
guys.
is fun today. We're having fun.
The
I
vibes
didn't.
are
We
immaculate.
met Mario and Luigi last time.
We did.
Right.
I don't
And
even
yet I don't
remember
know
what
where we
point we were
are.
trying to prove. I have no idea
remember.
what's happening.
Heart to a
Oh my god.
I think
Okay.
yeah. Because we're in the middle of like a part on the what's it
We'll
called?
find out what's
walk
happening.
around.
We
like, just
just
got the
we
jury to
stopped
change their
after the
mind.
first
Yeah.
like to be continued in court.
Okay.
So
got it.
we talked to Mario and
Also, I was like,
Luigi, and there was a doctor who left a scalpel in someone, and we kept being like he shoved it up his ass. There's the guy that looks just like the Russian guy. He has a pet rat. There's the racist lady. There's
Oh, wait, the girls were fighting.
the girls were fighting. Yep.
Right.
I couldn't pull telegraph and stereoscope. Autism were fighting. And
The way the game just auto-saved.
and Garadeb is also here.
Oh
I
my
think that covers our
It's
points.
also here.
And Garadeb is also here.
Honestly,
write that down. Write that down.
Would have been like a perfect way to that entire
And
lineup.
a partridge in a pear tree.
Tree.
All right.
God.
Let's fucking go.
Oh god. Should I take Judge back, or do you want?
You can take him back if you want.
Okay. I'm not angry anymore. Order, please.
I'm
Let us
sugary
resume
sweet.
proceeding. Witnesses, you will now retake the stand.
It's me, Mario and Luigi.
Hello, Mario. Hello,
I don't-
Luigi.
The bottom of the screen is for whatever reason. Like the floor of oh, there we go.
Yeah, that. Huh.
Weird. Anyway.
I presume you heard the defense counsel's summation examination.
Oh, yeah, Governor. I did, Gov, I did. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Cough! Blimey! Well, this is gonna be hard work. Earlier in this trial, you gave the following testimony about your actions after you entered Winterbanks. Well, it was Bedlam soon as, wasn't it? It was, Nash, it was. Didn't even have time to pull me dukes at me Lucy Lockets. However, that was a lie! You can't do that!
It's not allowed.
You
Oh
lied
my
to me! You brothers! God, blimey! On the night in question, you rifled through the items on the victim's counter. We never done nothing of the sort. How'd you figure that out?
Oh, they're so dumb.
Fuck!
Sparkles is barking again.
Let her speak!
Let her speak. You will now give formal testimony once again. You will tell the court precisely what happened on the night in question, and this time, you will tell the truth.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, I have to like actually sit up. Each lie that passes your lips serves to increase the severity of your punishment.
Van Zeeks, do you want a regular peep?
No.
Iris, do you want a regular peep?
I just.
Here, you can toss it in my mouth.
I didn't come up with a bit. There was just such a gut reaction. Just no.
No.
Absolutely not. And that, gentlemen, may deal a crushing blow to your chances of ever seeing the light of day again.
I I like to think that if you place the peep like in his hand when he's got it outstretched, he just throws it into the fire and it
I thought it was gonna be like he just like freezes, like you know when you draw a line in front of a chicken and it gets confused. I feel like that would be what happens. He's just like
Yeah.
A thought worth pondering, perhaps.
Just like my orb. Say no more, Gov. We hear ya. We'll blab, we'll squeak, we'll peach.
We'll pee.
We'll pee. We'll pee.
What?
We will piss in this court of law.
What?
Right, we
Go
did knock a few
piss,
things
girl,
over.
I mean they.
Alright, we did knock a few things over, but we won't ride for them for nothing. It was when we heard the gunshots, see? It made us both jump and all that stuff went flying. Lummy, it didn't half me. Oh fuck, Lummy, it didn't half give me a fright. We was thinking the shooter would come out the door and get us next. We stuck everything back where we found it and scarpered. Straight into him in the black. Straight into him in the black. We couldn't have shot the pawnbroker, see? We never even had a chance, did we?
So you admit to the defense's accusation.
So you agree?
So you agree. You think you're
You
free.
did ransack.
You did indeed ransack Mr. Winterbeck's countertop on the night in question.
Not ransack, Governor, no! That's right, Ash, that's right. It's more like we tidied up. Yeah.
Man seeks when you give him a peep.
He's confused. Leave him alone.
Sorry.
By their own admission, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery under dubious circumstances. However, they panicked and fled on hearing the gunshot, having first made good their mess.
Wait, you said it. We hardly sound like roughs at all. We don't, Nash. We don't. Can't you make us sound a bit more cutthroat? It can't.
No.
No.
No. It can't just be coincidence that these men showed up at Winterbanks that night. There's more to their testimony than meets the eye. I'm sure of it.
Even Gringo just wants the chips.
Yeah. Can I please have a chip?
No.
Why is the judge the only one who gets to fucking eat in here?
I'm hangry.
You're not
don't
you when you're
let me
hungry. Have a
make
Snickers.
Decisions when I'm hangry.
We weren't rifling for nothing. It was when we heard the gunshot scene, made both of us jump and all the stuff went flying.
That's why things are milky.
Heyo.
What?
No, like milky and hot milky. Okay.
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 Okay. Well. Okay. I'm fine.
We never even had a chance, did we?
Sometimes you say something and you think it makes perfect sense, and it only makes sense to you. And
That is my constant existence,
yeah,
MJ. I can't stress
I feel
enough.
you. I've shaken your hand, Kate.
My favorite story related to that is there was one point I was texting Lizzie, fellow Tam music composer Lizzie, something, and I don't even remember what I said, but it was about 5 minutes later she texted me and she was like, okay, I've been sitting here, I have no idea what that means. And why should we believe that? What? Well, because it's true, innit? The place was totally empty when we went in.
At that time, the victim was already in the storeroom, having been forced to open the door by the accused who had a gun to his head. In other words,
Oh
my
hand. Yay!
on the night in question, these two witnesses never even laid eyes on the proprietor of the pawnbrokery, Mr. Winterbank. Did I turn the gain on my mic up?
You got it, mister!
Okay.
Down to a T!
Solid moment. I was like, wait. Checking though.
So the Skulkin brothers never actually encountered Mr. Wonderbank. Is that really true, I wonder? That's it? That's the full extent of their testimony?
Not when I took a bite of asparagus.
Oh, beans!
So true, asparagus.
Sorry, someone tossed an asparagus in my mouth. Oh, what is it, Runo? You look very fierce.
Thank you.
Slay! I could pour you some herbal tea if you're tired.
Naruhodo, yes, queen!
Yes, queen.
Not the Jinko, fucking.
Oh, thank you, but I'm fine. Kamakura, yes, queen! Not to be all stalkery. I'm such a big fan. Not to sound all stalkery, but can I get a hug? But being such a logical thinker, you'll probably laugh. But I feel as though these brothers are still hiding something. Something important. It's nothing more than a feeling, though. I have no proof to support it.
Well, feelings can be very logical at times.
You would love your turn to die. Sorry?
Logic or emotion. People's expressions, the movement of their eyes, the words they choose.
You would love Apollo Justice.
You will love Apollo Justice, honey.
She absolutely can perceive. She can just do
She
that.
can.
You can take all that in and your brain will quietly analyze it to come up with a feeling like you describe. You've concluded that there's something suspicious about this testimony without knowing why. That's all. I think you should trust your instincts.
Iris, thank you. Sometimes I think if she's 10 years old, I must be 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it!
If that's the case, then why didn't you testify to that effect in the first place? Well, you know, we ain't exactly squeaky clean, are we? We ain't, Nash, we ain't. If we admitted to something like that, people would think we was up to no good. Well said, Ringo, me old China. We only landed ourselves in even more trouble. And in fact, now, as a result of lying in your previous testimony, that's exactly what you've done. Landed yourselves in even more trouble. Well, that's rotten luck. Says the rotten apple eater.
Witnesses. Explain your actions to the court. Why did you ransack the victim's counter?
We never ransacked nothing! Right, Ash, right. More like we tidied the place up. Ugh, sorry.
Anytime he's mad at the witnesses, it just brings me such joy.
It's so funny.
It's just the bitch stare. It's
It's
more
the bitch
effective
stare.
than literally anything else.
It's so funny, and it's so funny that he is inconvenienced, and also I'm just like, look at you, you're so mad.
Aww.
Look at him.
So we had the gunshot.
Hold it!
Just press everything if you're confused. That's what you do. So what you're saying is, Rip and Piss, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, you would have loved what Maxwell Desibus. The sound of the gunshot shocked you so much you knocked all those things off the counter. Well, it shocked one of us that much, yeah. This bag of nerves needs to learn to keep his shirt on. Look, it was loud, right? Blimey, dead granny would have woken up at that bang. Big brother screamed like a blooming baby and fell over on the counter. He knocked over a load of books, a candlestick, and some skull whatnot. That got tangled in some marionette, what knocked over a picture frame, what knocked them scales on the floor.
Not the stock dog photo.
No! Dog.jpg, no!
Dog.jpg! You've really mastered working quietly then. Or racket. Granny would have been scared back into a grave at a cloud like that. So in short, the gunshot took you by surprise. And then some! I mean, it was quiet as a mouse and then all of a sudden, BAM! Sir?
Me.
He's stress eating.
Metering dream every time.
Real.
Inspector Gregson, do you have something to add?
Like I keep saying, I don't appreciate being lumped in with these scoundrels.
No. Something to add about their testimony. You seemed to react just now at what Mr. Skulkin said. Did it make you think of something?
It's probably nothing, of course. I wouldn't even bother to mention it, only... Well, the fact is, cases don't get solved if you ignore the little details.
How about you just tell us what's on your mind?
And what if he said no, Heart?
No.
No.
As you know, we brought these fellas into the yard for questioning last night. And the statement they gave then told a slightly different story to what they're saying now. You're so stupid.
Did it?
You claimed you heard the victim shout something out before the gunshot.
Might have, Gov. Might have. Does ring a bell now you mention it.
Granted, it's only a minor detail, but still. I can't help feeling, I can't read. I can't help feeling like you perhaps, oh Jesus Christ, perhaps you've been a bit sloppy with your testimony here, eh, fellas?
Good lord. It's just like me for real.
Just like me for real.
If I discover the witness's testimony has been any more sloppy than it has hitherto proven to be,
I'm gonna have to get toppy.
No.
I shall be forced to bring the very harshest punishment to bear against them.
Easy, easy. We'll get it right this time. That's it. Yep. It's all coming back to me now.
Boobs, sorry. Didn't speak.
Oops.
Boobs, sorry, excuse me.
Relapsed.
Supplement your testimony with whatever details have miraculously returned to your questionable minds, sirs.
Relapsed. Right you are, Gov.
God, it's so funny when Ben's just so angry. I'm rattling him around in a jar.
Hold it! He's so pissy.
So, in fact, you heard the voice and the gunshot almost simultaneously. We did, Gov, we did! Although, I suppose if you're being honest, we had a kind of wavering voice before the yell and all. If you don't want to get shot, give me that gun! Bam!
Blam.
Kind of thing. A career in acting tragically missed. Just like me, for real. Where were the voices coming from? Could you tell? Of course we could. From the other side of that door behind the counter it was. From the storeroom where the victim was found dead.
And the voice you heard, it was that of the victim, Mr. Winterbank?
On my granny's life, of course it was. On his granny's life, of course it was. So, that would mean that you both knew Mr. Winterbank and the sound of his voice? So I mean, what? What, Nash, what? Any ideas?
Yes, Counsel, indeed it would.
No, we didn't know the geezer. How am I supposed to deny it? How am I supposed to deny it when that bloke in all the fancy clobbers giving us the evil eye?
Please cut to him. Yeah. Oh, he's so angry. If you value your lives, you will ensure your testimony is accurate and true.
On Miss Granny's life it is. On his Granny's life it must be. It's a good job his Granny's dead.
I'm gonna screenshot this just for me.
Just to have.
I got it. I'm adding it to the collection.
Good job, his
Mind
Granny's
boom.
dead.
It's a good job
That's
his
why your
Granny's
granny
dead. That's why your Granny dead. What shoes did he have on, Skulkin Brothers?
To summarize, then, immediately after hearing the voice of the victim, you then hear the gunshot, causing you to stumble and upset the items on the counter, scattering them over the shop floor.
You make it sound like we're clumsy. Don't forget, we tied it up after like good little boys. Anyway, the way I see it.
Now, why'd you say it like
Why
that?
did you say it like that?
Like what, Gov?
Do you think Rip Van Zeeks, you would have loved the phrase "this could have been an email"? This testimony could have been an email.
This too could have been an email. Book what owned the place was holding a gun, so we should have just fired instead of yelling at the girl. Damn right! So, extrapolate. You're saying that Mr. Winterbank had a gun in his hands? Oh yeah, but it was a sight, eh? Two waving them guns at each other. Must have got pretty heated. I mean, just before he shouted out, we heard the geezer say, if you don't want to get shot. Didn't really sound like he meant it, mind. More of an empty threat, you could say.
Mr. Winterbank was known to keep a revolver on his shop counter at all times. People say that to protect the articles in his keeping, he'd readily put a bullet in someone's head if required.
I'm really gonna do it!
That someone being himself, of course.
Just like me, for real.
He is just like me, for real.
Good grief. Extraordinary devotion indeed, if alarmingly misguided.
We learned too much about the Rogue Antiques on this try.
Added to the list. Dislikes, peeps, likes. Really gonna do it for real. Well, he certainly sounded like he was ready to pull the trigger the other night. Only the person he was gonna shoot beat him to it. Pull the trigger! Like Persona 3! Persona Q2! Only the person he was gonna shoot beat him to it. Cooked his goose proper. Bet you wish you'd squeeze the trigger instead of wasting time shouting, give me that gun. And it was directly after those words that you heard the gunshot? It was more or less at the same time, Gov. Give me that gun! Bam!
They're just pew, 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 pew.
Kind of thing.
I love that they love to keep doing it.
They
Yes.
keep doing it.
A career in acting very tragic.
Yes.
Then we heard.
Renosuke's being so bitchy in this trial. I
He's such a
totally
bitch.
forgot.
He's such a cunt!
He's so mean.
Then we heard the sound of
I
someone
love
hitting
him.
deck. Before everything went dead quiet. After that, we done a slapdash job tidying the place up.
He looks so happy.
Happy.
He's like, look, we did it.
What the fuck is in our court record? Hold on. Straight up. What do we have? We have blood.
Oh god.
Sometimes you just
Lord.
gotta drag.
I'm so sleepy.
I'm so sleepy. I'm real tempted to just go in the kitchen and make a coffee or something. At some
Oh my god.
Do it! I'm not gonna stop you.
I will be right back, not to get coffee, but I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'll go after Julie comes back. We'll switch off. I do have Reese's eggs in here also.
Oh, hell yeah. I am... Okay. It didn't have to give me a fight. We was thinking the shooter come out the door. Get us next.
Hold it!
So, You didn't try to open the storeroom door then? Not in your life! It went deathly quiet after that, it did. Put the wind right up me. But anyway, the door was locked, wasn't it?
Right
No
up
way.
you? Hey yo.
Ghost dildo. But anyway, the door was locked, wasn't it? No way out was opening. Yes, of course. It was locked from the inside, or so we've been led to believe. It was, Gov, it was, from the inside. Right, so we had no way of knowing what was going on in there, did we? Unless there was some other way to get a view of the inside of the storeroom. Like through a keyhole or a spy hole, perhaps? Don't ring no bells. No light, no lights. I've had to cut and run before we noticed anything like that. We're still cutting our teeth in this game, see? But one day, we'll really cut the mustard. Please cut it out. Ren, can we get a cunty Van Siegs real quick?
Yes.
You know, I was like sitting all the way back in my chair, and I did I started from the bottom of my spine and I slowly raised myself up as if I were like Frankenstein's monster coming to life. Anyway,
That's
You
also,
did the like
that's a thing in yoga. That's like
the paw.
like, bit by bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like the
was
roll
doing
up, but from a horizontal position.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. But as we know, behind that door was the victim's lifeless body. Never mind.
Damn it!
Finish,
I'm
coward.
safe.
The line.
No.
Finish.
No.
Finish, coward.
Finish.
With the accused, no, not 2 feet away.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yes, unfortunately. There's something about us repeatedly yelling at you to finish, which is really funny to me.
realized it.
Finish!
We both started out.
Ayo?
Oh, no. Finish him.
Finish! Come! Just come already! Gina was in there, unconscious, with a gun in her hand.
Anytime they say with a gun in her hand, I hear it in the Legally Blonde. Mrs. Wyndham with a gun in her
Gun
hand.
in her hand!
The gun in her
Yeah, you would have had
that
to
right?
find Brooke Wyndham with a gun in her
Gun in her hand!
Story possible. Isn't that right? To confirm.
Would it be correct to say that neither of you set foot inside the store?
That's right, Gov. That's right.
Raining a lot.
Couldn't have, even if we wanted to.
Now I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be coffee.
Are you actually getting coffee? Jesus.
I am unhinged. Alright, bye.
Hold it!
Yes, whereupon you fired a shot from your own gun at Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Oh, yeah. We was a bit hasty there. We was, Nash, we was. Truth be told, I was already shaking like a leaf when you lot turned up.
Oh god.
Ren, do you want
Do you want to?
I've been waiting for this moment. If you're shaking like a leaf, don't put a loaded gun in your hand.
Good advice, miss. Good advice. Trippy told me mine went totally blank.
Before your I just spit all over my fucking mouth.
Before your mind goes totally blank, make sure you don't have a loaded gun in your hand.
Over so much.
Mental note made, miss. After that, we legged it down the street, but apparently we looked dodgy to the coppers or something, so they clapped the derbies on us like we like winking. I almost read that like we wanking.
And after you'd been handcuffed, the police found this revolver in your possession, correct?
Well, yeah. But listen, that proves it. That proves it, doesn't it? Hey. We couldn't have shot the pawnbroker, see? We never even had a chance, did we?
Probably look at the guide. I don't know where we are.
Like, literally the
what's
first...
the last thing we did?
This is the first cross-examination
Yeah.
of
I haven't done
this
anything.
part.
We pursued.
Last
Gregson.
thing we did was the summation
Oh, yeah.
examination.
We pursued Gregson.
There's something we have to present.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I'm trying to figure out what.
I'm so sleepy.
I should have had another monster. I should have.
That is such a sentence.
It
couldn't have
would've
shot the
actually,
pawnbroker, never had the
maybe no.
chance.
Maybe
we did
no.
have that glass of soju. That probably wouldn't
Oh
have been
my
a good
God, that
combo.
would've
That's not gonna help.
When you say a glass of soju,
It
what
was,
do you mean?
it was an actual tiny glass,
Okay.
but like still, a tiny glass of soju goes a long way.
I still. Yeah.
I'm so fucking lost right now. I'll be so real, gamers.
I can tell you the answer.
Do you want hints?
Or a hint.
Yeah, which statement am I supposed to present something on?
The third one.
3.
Interesting. He's holding a gun, so I should have just fired and yelling at the girl. That does make sense. That is the statement that changed, isn't it? Alright. There are signs of a single...
Also, totally unrelated to literally anything, Jinx Monsoon is gonna be on Doctor Who.
Oh.
Oh my god. So... Wasn't Jinx Monsoon literally just in Little Shop?
Yeah, right? Was it a Little Shop?
Objection.
I think so, because it was like
Yeah,
there's
that
a
sounds
storm
right.
coming to Skid Row or something, and everyone was like, is that
Yeah.
fucking Jinx
Oh, 'cause,
Monsoon?
Jinx Monsoon, I know, was also, I want to say Mama Morton in Chicago recently.
Oh, that's sexy!
I don't remember when, but like,
She
that
is
sounds right.
thriving.
Yeah.
You're saying that on the night in question. The victim, Mr. Windibank, was wielding a gun. Is that correct? That's it, Gov. You got the picture. He has, Nash. He has. No question. And yet, the photographic evidence from the time of the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windibank was not in possession of a firearm of any description.
Objection!
Objection!
Get
So
fucked.
pissed. I'm so pissed.
He's so
You surprise me. Does the defense really intend to highlight evidence that compromises the position of the accused even more?
Ah. Ah.
Furthermore, the defense has failed to establish that the photographic print presented was taken a suitably short time prior to the victim's death. Your chronology is severely lacking, counsel.
Ah! Yeah, that's right. Too right, Nash. Too right. The old geezer could have been about to turn the tables on the girl, eh? Hardly likely.
No, I'm afraid this won't stand as conclusive evidence.
Ugh.
Continue with the cross-examination, counsel. And heed my earlier warning, witnesses.
Skulkin's never sulkin. Skulkin. Alright. I do like that the game has accounted for that, though. That's good. Alright.
Sorry, I'm looking at the guide. The last sentence in this, in this section just says, luckily, Prosecutor Van Zeeks is very convincing. And I'm like, oh, is he?
Oh, is he?
Oh, is he?
Look
He
what
couldn't
the place is
convince me
holding a
of shit.
gun.
I would say he was wrong just to spite him, even if I knew he was entirely correct on something.
So should have just fired instead of yelling at the girl.
I love him so much. I would contradict him on everything.
It's fun to argue with.
Yeah.
Is it the autopsy report because he was shot from the back?
Do you want an answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah!
The answer is it can be that or another piece of evidence.
You lied to me!
Hello? That's what it says. Oh shit, sorry, I read it wrong. Sorry.
It's the only panic-stricken look I know. Okay.
Sorry.
Why did you lie to me?
I read the thing
Okay.
wrong, I'm really sorry.
I also read the thing wrong.
You
I
didn't
was
stop
like,
me, yeah, you're on the same
I was like,
thing.
yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay,
No,
statement 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just
Different
like
piece
the
of evidence.
is it the photo that he got shot in the
Yeah.
back? Okay.
I'm
Yes,
back.
it's
I'm
a
Is
back.
it?
Iced
Photograph.
coffee.
Present the crime scene photograph on statement 3. That's
My
correct.
God.
Yeah,
It's the
sorry.
same. I'm making the same point. Why did
I'm
it have to be
sorry.
that specific?
Please
I
excuse
hate
me.
when Ace Attorney is like that.
Yeah.
Ace Attorney. Why?
Me
Why?
losing my mind playing Turnabout Corner because every few seconds it's just like, we should go tell Mr. Wright about this, and the place that you're supposed to go is the
God,
newest
yeah.
Straight up.
I'm literally. That's where I'm at in my.
I'm so sorry.
There was a point in Turnabout Corner where it was literally just like it was
really
literally
bad.
just Max telling me where to go.
I
So it was
literally
like,
hit story mode like 4 times on my stream because I had no
Valid.
idea where to go, and I've played it before.
So you're
real-
saying
Corner is the
Corner
I
is the
love,
corner.
I love the characters so much. I love the characters in Corner so much.
They're
I
great.
cannot stand Corner
I cannot.
with
No.
all my love for the Kitaki family. I can't do this.
I can't.
I like to think about Walkie Kitaki just like independently.
he's his own thing. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
So you're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Windibank, was wielding a gun. Is that correct? That's it, Gov. You got the picture? Yes, Nash, he has. No question. And yet, photographic evidence is obtained immediately after the incident clearly shows...
Oh, this coffee hits. Sorry.
Yeah! That Mr. Windibank was not holding a firearm of any description. You what? Gordon Bennett, that ain't right! Gordon Bennett.
Sleepy. That was canon, he's sleepy. There can be no question that the victim's revolver was used in the incident. We can give him the
God.
Miles Edgeworth inability to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a vampire, get it?
Yeah. Also, look at those dark circles. Anyway, I would
Yeah,
remind
straight
the
up.
court that Mr. Windibank's gun was found at the scene. Not only was it identified as the murder weapon, but it was found in the accused's hand. I think he's an insomniac.
Yeah. Yeah! The mole total used the victim's own gun to finish him off. Give me that gun! Bam! Kind of thing. Stop doing that!
Kind of thing.
Stay exactly where you are, right there! Hey? If the crime had taken place as you so colorfully described in your testimony, it would give rise to an undeniable and significant inconsistency in the final moments you just acted out.
Goodness, are you sure, Counsel?
You intrigue me, my learned friend. But let's see some evidence to support your claim. Where is the proof that demonstrates this inconsistency in the witness's portrayal of the victim's final moments?
The autopsy
Yeah.
report. Yeah!
That's what I read wrong.
According to their testimony, the witnesses claim to have heard a shout of "Give me that gun," followed by the gunshot. No, not just the bullet, the gun!
Give me that.
Indeed. What?
Give me that gun.
Give me that gun. Indeed, with the two events happening almost simultaneously, or so we've been led to believe.
Yes, that's right. Now, if that testimony is true, it would mean that at the moment of death, the victim and his attacker would have been facing each other. However, in the autopsy report, it clearly states that the victim died instantly after being shot from behind. So, as I stated before, Mr. Windibank died via backshot. Next question. There is an undeniable inconsistency in your testimony, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin.
It's so funny when they say Mr. Skulkin.
But it's the God's honest truth. It is, Nash, it is. When he was shot that night, the shopkeeper had a gun in his hand. We saw it with our own bleeding eyes. Did I hear you right just now? You actually saw Mr. Winterbank holding a gun? Something like that might have slipped out. Ladies and gentlemen, you have all just heard the admission by these two witnesses that on the night in question, they actually saw, with their own eyes, the victim wielding a gun. Which can only mean that despite their testimony to the contrary, the Skulkin brothers must have encountered the victim in person. Nash, yeah!
Did you just meow?
I thought it said Nya the first time, and so I just committed.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
You gotta.
Thank you for committing. Order! Order! Order!
It's a very dangerous thing to say in this room.
Oh my god. Witnesses, explain yourselves at once.
Well, the thing is, I weren't supposed to,
It would seem that my previous warning fell on deaf ears. I made it quite clear that false witness would be the death of you.
Okay. Everyone feel that. Hold on.
I need
fine.
I need to treat Baroque Pansy. I need to talk to him like a terrible boyfriend making of his girlfriend for being angry. Like that's how I have to. That is how I have to treat Baroque Pansy.
You're so
It's
cute when you're mad.
horrendous. Exactly.
Realize how- Am I to understand that you replaced the untruths of your original testimony with renewed lies?
Ever so sorry, Governor. Truth is, see, we, cut it out, Nash, cut it out. If we blab now, you know what it'll do to us. He? Who are they talking about? You Peanut.
Let me make your position here perfectly clear.
Cowgirl.
You will talk. There is no other option available to you.
Ugh. Bruv, come on, game's up. But I'll have our guts for garters. In case it hasn't quite sunk in yet, no matter how hard you try to hide it, the truth will come out. Happy Trans Day of Visibility.
Be who you are.
On the night in question, it is now apparent that you brothers met face to face with the victim. I demand that you testify again to explain the precise circumstances under which the meeting took place.
Well, do we have to?
On pain of death. I suggest you make yourselves fully aware this is your very last chance to tell the truth. I will kill you myself.
Curse of the Reaper it is.
Never mind that curse bullshit. I'm doing it with my bare hands.
That shit will no longer be a myth.
We don't need it anymore.
I don't need it anymore. Alright, so we just got inside the gaff and Eve decided. Alright, so we just got inside the gaff and Eve to sigh of relief when the geezer showed his mug. Give me the gun, he bellowed. And then he flew at us like we was possessed. I thought we'd had it. For an old geezer, the bloke was strong as an ox. Chucked me over the counter. I pulled my gun on him, and then he legged it through that door in the back room. We never had nothing to do with killing him. That's all what happened, I swear.
I fully picture him picking up Ringo and throwing him over the counter and him spinning like a cartoon character.
the Mario like
little
"Wah!"
whistle sound effect.
like full starfished out, like doing a cartwheel.
Like a little like slide whistle sound effect.
Yeah,
going on,
I'm picturing
too.
like Snoopy. Like
Yeah!
anytime Linus kicks the football and like does the
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're now telling us that moments before the victim was killed in the storeroom, you in fact encountered him in the main part of the shop.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Well, we find ourselves at an interesting juncture. This changes matters considerably.
But honest, Governor, this time, Nash, this time, we ain't got nothing more to hide.
Very well. Counsel for the defense, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. This is it. The moment I've been waiting for. Whee! Alright, so we just got inside the gaff and he just sighed relief when the geezer shut his mug. Gave me the gun, and then he flew at us like he was possessed. I thought we had it. For an old geezer, the bloke was strong as an ox, chucked me over the counter. I pulled my gun on him and then legged it, and then he legged it through that door into the back room. We never had nothing to do with killing him. That's all that happened. That was the wrong button. Shit. So that's all these brothers are willing to reveal this time, is it?
They're still hiding something, don't you think?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Not just a minor detail either.
It was almost certainly because of these two that poor Mr. Winterbank. Well, you can't let them get away with it, Bruno.
Everyone in this room has a gun, including me. I know, but I get the feeling that there's even less evidence at my disposal this time to prove that they did it.
We've come so far,
Tried so hard.
and in the end, it does matter. Now it's time to finish them off!
Well, I'll do my best. It does matter, Ruda. I love this game so much, I'm gonna keep on living. And then flew at us like we were possessed.
Hold it!
You did fucking what? Yes, I noticed that you mentioned the counter in your previous test. I noticed that you know. Oh my god. Yes, I noticed that you mentioned the counter in your previous testimony too. Well, yeah, of course we did. Knocked over a load of books, a candlestick, and some skull whatnot. I got tangled in some marionette, what knocked over the picture frame, what knocked scales on the floor. So, in fact, it wasn't the sound of the gunshot that shocked you and made you knock those things off the counter. Well, Big Brother went flying over that counter like a gunshot, I can tell ya. Then the old geezer pinned him. He did, Nash, he did. If you hadn't been there, the bloke would have flattened me like a bloomin' pancake in seconds.
At the time in question, the alarm was raised at the local police station via a secret cable from the pawnbrokery. There is a button under the counter used to activate it, which was presumably pressed by the victim.
That's right. When the brothers fled the scene and back onto the street, they ran straight into the arriving police, didn't they?
Poor Mr. Winterbank. He did everything he could to protect his shop.
Backed it through that door into the back room. Well, now hold on. That's contradictory. Were you intending to shoot Mr. Winterbank? No, never. I was just, you know, looking out for me, bruv. Why? He was being flattened, don't forget. By a man whose shop was being burgled, yes.
And then, the man fled into the storeroom and you pointed your gun at him. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. He shoved me away and then ran through the door and shut himself in. Well, there's something about that last remark. Something that doesn't quite ring true.
I wonder why Mr. Wonderbank ran away into the storeroom.
What?
Well, according to what everyone's saying, Ginny was in there waiting for him, with a gun.
Ah, yes, that's right. Gina allegedly used Mr. Winterbank's gun to threaten him and force him to open the storeroom door. In which case, how did the gun end up in Mr. Winterbank's hands again?
I have no idea. But that is strange, isn't it?
This little inconsistency could be significant. Should make a mental note of it. Look, the point is, me and me brother. That's right, Nash, that's right. Me and me brother. Never had nothing to do with Kelly. And legged it through that door at the back. Is this the statement that we present something on?
No.
No. Interesting. Nope, I haven't gotten. Desire relief. Showed up. Gave me the gun and realized that he was possessed. I don't remember if I pressed this. You mentioned that Mr. Winterbank shouted those words in your previous testimony, too. However, you claimed that you heard him yelling them on the other side of the storeroom door. Oh, hee. Did we? But the truth is, he was shouting those words at you, wasn't he? Well. Yeah.
You can't tee-hee your way out of this.
I can certainly try, bruv.
Was the victim Mr. Winterback wielding a gun at the time?
Was he ever? Blimey lummy. Great ugly barrel he had, pointed straight at my frontispiece. At your peanuts? Yeah. So what you're saying is, you definitely saw Mr. Winterbank with the gun at that time, is that right? It is, Gov, it is. Spot on. Then all of a sudden he came at us, he did?
Ayo, what?
You did what? Yeah.
He did what? It was bedlam.
It was what? It was what?
I didn't know who was going for who.
What?
What?
You were clearly all
What?
you were clearly all going for each other.
What?
Like Nash said, I thought we'd had it.
We're so stupid.
Thought we'd had what? It's so funny.
I think I pressed everything then.
You have not.
No, I didn't press this. Hold it! When you say geezer, I presume you mean the victim and proprietor of the shop, Mr. Winterbank? Who else? Sorry. I mean, that's right. We was keeping a close eye on the entrance to the gaff, obviously. But we never thought no one was gonna... Yeah, but we never thought no one was gonna come out of the back room like that. The back room being the pawnbrokery's storeroom? Yeah, that must be where he popped up from. Only place he could have been.
So it would seem the victim was already in the storeroom when these brothers entered the premises.
Which means Ginny must have been in there at that point as well.
But that doesn't make sense, does it? If Gina had threatened Mr. Winterbank into the storeroom with her at gunpoint, then why would he have emerged from the same room all alone when the brothers arrived?
Oh, I don't know.
literally 10 Ryunosuke, Jesus Christ. Did you see the accused at that time? What, that Moltula? Couldn't tell you. No way, Koba. We had bigger fish to fry then. I mean, the old geezer just lost it. Another had nothing to do with killing him.
Hold it!
Pressing this. Possibly again. You say you had nothing to do with it? Nothing at all. Nothing, Gov. Nothing. The old geezer went and shut himself in the back room, didn't he? Locked it was from the inside. We know it was because we tried to open it. But it's a decent door, that one. Good and strong. Wouldn't budge an inch.
So in the end, the situation remains unchanged. Inside the storeroom with the pawnbroker, there was only one other person. The sole person who could have possibly shot the victim. The accused, Miss Gina Lestrade.
It would indeed appear so.
I need one of you guys to remind me that I have bookmarked an image of Cosmo Asogi to send to you guys when we're not on stream.
Thank you.
Thank you!
That's it.
What say you to that, Council?
I don't know. I don't know. Was there anyone else apart from Gina who could have possibly shot Mr. Windibank? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm preoccupied now. I mean, there could have been. Because there's a fucking window into the room.
To the wall.
Now dash away. Now dash away. Dash away.
I missed you!
It's
There
been a
could have
while.
been, logically speaking, because it wasn't Gina. There must have been someone else who could have possibly shot Windibank. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Eh? What? What's that look for? From the moment you admitted that you'd encountered the victim face to face that night, the course of this trial changed completely. It did?
What is your point, my learned friend?
Just call me a slur, Jesus. The question we must answer is who could have shot Mr. Windibank? And it is the belief of the defense that the defendant is not the only possible answer at all.
You have my attention. In that case, let us return to this plan of the premises.
He's locked in.
Oh shit, that's me. The victim was killed in the storeroom, which was locked from the inside. Those are the facts. So pray, what other possible answer to the question of who shot the man could there be?
Who shot Windibank?
Council? What was that?
That wasn't me! That wasn't me!
Council, what was that?
Just some dude in the gallery. Who shot Windibank?
Okay, Council, what the hell?
Council, what the fuck? You must now provide answers to go in respect of 2 conundrums. Actually, 3 if we count that guy.
2, my lord? Twice as many chances to be right, maybe?
Indeed. Namely, from what location did the culprit shoot the victim? And furthermore, where was the victim at the time?
Understood, my lord.
Are you alright, Bruno? The judge is being a little cunty today.
I'm not entirely sure. I've just finished peep number 10, but there's one thing I am sure about.
10?
Oh yeah, there was a...
So many peeps.
As a medical doctor, I cannot recommend that many peeps, but I would like.
They were the normal peeps. There were the two that I had earlier, and then there was just a pack of normal peeps.
That's a little.
Thank you, Kume, for a very well-timed water redeem.
You gotta hydrate when you got those peeps.
Peeps.
Bug.
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 Wait,
If I
oh my
can
god, do you
prove-
guys want to see the? Do you want to see the bug that's on my phone?
I
Yes.
do. I would
Yeah.
love to see the bug that's on
It's
your
no
phone.
longer. It was key to you yesterday, and then I realized if you put keychains on like things where there are beads, they'll get scratched. So I had to move Kiryu and Haruka, unfortunately, because I have this like phone strap. Look at how tiny. Hold on. This is my phone. This is a tiny, tiny Goemon Ishikawa the 13th.
Oh,
Oh, that's so little.
Small. You.
That is so little.
It's a very tiny bug.
If I can prove that there's a credible new alternative to what happened, it would change Gina's prospects hugely. Huge if true.
You said that as I was about to say the word boobs.
Huge!
Yeah, well. So now, time for some clarity.
I was about to start going
I'm not gonna pretend for a second that that song did not have a chokehold on me in middle school. Anyway.
Of course,
Show the
of
court-
course.
It still does, if I'm being totally real. Show the court on this plan the answers to the questions posed by his lordship. Very good song. If you believe someone else could have killed the victim, indicate from where that person could have fired the gun. You get an exclamation point. Are you excited, Fanzeeks? Indicate from where that person could have fired the gun.
He's hype as fuck.
You finally got the caffeine to hit assist.
Wow!
Whoa!
Oh, I'm ready to go. Alright. In the here. I'm sticking with my, hold on. From where the person could have fired the gun, I'm sticking with my guns and saying this. The defense believes that the culprit could have shot the victim from this location here. I don't like how generic that sounds. I'm scared.
And in answer to the second question, assuming the culprit fired from the location indicated, where was the victim at the time?
Take that!
Please, please. The culprit shot the victim from outside the storeroom.
Continue.
Mr. Windibank died instantly from a bullet wound in his back.
Getting his back blown out.
Look at this back shot, bitch. Look at this. Looking at the stain of blood on the storeroom floor, it doesn't appear that the body was moved after death, which tells us that he was almost certainly shot while he was in the storeroom. However, the crucial point is, where was the shooter when the fatal bullet was fired?
So, you are adamant that the shot was fired from outside the storeroom?
Well, according to the Skulkin brothers' earlier testimony, I pulled me gun on him, and then he legged it through that door in the back room. If Mr. Windibank ran away through the door, we have to assume that the door was open at the time. It was open at the time. Excuse me.
Open. Ah!
Oh, bringing that bit back, huh? It was at precisely that moment when the victim was fleeing for his life that these brothers had the perfect opportunity to shoot the man in the back once he was inside the storeroom. Yeah!
Why is everyone meowing in this courtroom?
Meow! Complete it. Remember what the prosecutor said at the start of the trial?
He called me a
it's cute when I
cunt.
do it.
It is very cute when you do it.
Moving on to the findings of Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory. It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself.
Poor man. Shot while he was running as fast as he could to safety.
Ah! Of course! He would have been leaning forward as he was running away. So even if the bullet was fired horizontally, it still would have entered his body on an upward trajectory.
So the culprit isn't necessarily someone shorter than Mr. Winterbank.
That...
I was just thinking that.
I was on a Discord call once and somebody sent the gif of him running, and I swear to God there was like a 10-minute break where nobody could talk because we were just laughing.
It is my favorite animated sprite in all of Ace
funny.
Attorney.
And like it's been a hot second since I played this case, so I was just like, where the fuck does he do that?
Objection!
God.
Relapse. I'm sure my learned friend can't have forgotten that the storeroom door was found closed and locked from the inside. You claim the victim was shot as he fled into the room.
There's a window!
Do you also claim his corpse was dexterous enough to turn the key in the lock? I don't know why I put that much emphasis on enough.
Is it dexterous enough?
Enough.
But...
We all know he was dexterous.
Yeah, we all know.
Oh,
What if someone else locked the door? Yes, there is someone else who could have locked the storeroom door.
We all know the corpse was dexterous, but was it dexterous enough?
Enough!
Is that so?
Very well then, Counsel. Present your hypothesis to the court.
Was dexterous enough?
Was the corpse, in this scenario just described,
Would the corpse have been dexterous enough?
the defense's
Stupid
assertion
image.
is that the victim was shot from outside the storeroom. In which case, who shut and locked the storeroom door from the inside?
Could have been anyone. I'm assuming they want me to pick it's Gina. But that can't have been true because she was unconscious.
It was me.
Oh!
Strong no.
Strongheart!
Barak Van Zeeks. Known goer outsider.
Sorry.
I had to bully him.
Well, it was nighttime. You might have.
You might have, yeah. There's no
That's
sunlight.
true. Gina?
Take that!
No. Yes. No? Yes. Obviously, the person who locked the door is the only other person inside the storeroom at the time. The defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade.
Objection!
Yeah, it's not DL6 again. She's capable of passing out after doing things.
Okay.
It's absurd.
You're absurd.
You're dexterous.
You're dexterous.
Yeah, what?
This is just Van Zeeks being really confused for 4 hours.
He just
God, why
turns
does he have the
over.
claws like that? Like, what
Yeah,
if
well.
He's a fan of Lady Gaga. He's getting his paws up for Little Monster.
Yeah. Do you think he just like turned to a bailiff at a random point and is just like, I don't know what that man's angle is.
What the fuck is happening?
Happening.
You're suggesting that the accused deliberately engineered the sealed room.
We're on jeopardy. What is happening?
What is happening?
For what possible reason? Such actions would only serve to tighten the noose around her neck.
I'm inclined to agree, I must say. Well, Counsel,
Yeah, that's a tricky one then, isn't it?
Cute.
Half-baked notions have no place in my courtroom, counsel. Remember that, please.
We only get fully
I'm
baked
the
in this
only one
courtroom.
Who can be half-baked?
Hell yeah.
I started that bit before Kate went for
I
it.
know, I know, I know.
But of course Ginny would have locked the door. It almost goes without saying, doesn't it?
It does?
Well, if I was Ginny in that situation, I know I would have locked the door as quickly as I could. I mean, those two burglars had just fired a gun in her direction, hadn't they?
Oh, yeah, obviously. Before the two brothers arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the two brothers arrived, Miss Lestrade and Mr. Windibank were in the storeroom together. Now, I don't know what went on between them at that time, but at some point, Mr. Windibank must have heard the intruders breaking into his shop and left the storeroom. Intruders, eh? That's us, bruv.
If your theory is correct, that would leave the accused alone in the storeroom.
Yes, it would. Then probably only moments later, the victim fled back through the storeroom door, hoping to escape danger. Bang! Who's firing a gun in this courtroom?
Kind of thing.
It's me!
Iris, love. Hit in the back by the bullet, Mr. Windibank fell to the floor where he was, just inside the storeroom.
Hit in the back.
And you're to blame! And what we have...
Sing it, Iris.
Get it, Kylie! And what we have to ask ourselves now is, what would the defendant have done in that moment?
Rip, Iris would have loved Bon Jovi karaoke. Oh,
I see where you're going with this.
Wanted.
Wow, damn! Outside the storeroom was a terrifying killer who had just murdered Mr. Windibank. Like, she's just doing it as he's, like, doing this.
I just wasn't sure how that was gonna sound in the character voice.
Well, now we
so I
know.
just kinda
Just a
committed.
small town girl! That's Journey, that's not Bon Jovi, sorry. He just mixed up the catalogs of Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. So I'm new here.
Bon Jovi.
I'm sorry. As soon as that thought struck Miss Lestrade. I bet Ryunosuke doesn't know Bon Jovi.
Oh, God.
She slammed the door shut and locked it. In order to
just
sit.
sitting on the bench like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck me? You don't know Bon Jovi.
No Bon Jovi, come.
In order to save her own life.
Did you even study for the legal qualifications in this course?
I did! Bon Jovi! I'm sorry, was Bon Jovi a secret chapter that got added recently? His textbooks are like...
If Susato were here, she would pull open her little book and be like, you know,
Bon Jovi is.
I can see a little animation.
Naruhodo-san, we talked about this. That was
Who says you
that was
can't
day
go
37. Day 37 was exclusively Bon Jovi. But I mean, we ain't the ones who done it. We ain't, Gov, we ain't. You gotta believe us. I mean, come on, we never shoot no one. That's blatantly untrue. I know for a fact that you would. Because before my own eyes, you shot Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
I don't know why in this moment I just remembered the freaking like bonus Ryunosuke Naruhodo 7 Days of Sin thing.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
one of them is straight up, yeah, you're on trial for forcing Hiroshi Uno to say objection 27 times only for them to go to the first take.
With the first take. And then they played the clip and it was like, that was take 18. It's like, fuck!
It's like, why does it sound like that?
Why does it sound like that? Yeah, it was take 18, bitch.
Take 18.
There's only one logical conclusion here. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, you brothers had every opportunity to have been the true perpetrators of Mr. Windibank's murder. Um.
There's so many cat boys in here.
It's just slowly getting closer to that one
Yep.
in Max Street.
It's just turning into.
ominous.
It's the keycard thing. Yep. Kume's on it.
That was something, Bruno.
I'll just take every opportunity to just make that noise in the mic. Apparently, for free. Y'all ain't even paying for this, like, unless you are.
All the members of the Derby family on your side now.
I
Because of
know.
all the cat boys.
First time ever, and probably the last.
Oh.
Well, I think you've done it. Surely they'll have to give a verdict if not. Oh no, why is he laughing?
Behold, the only time he smiles in the entire game. His model
Motherfucker
doesn't have a
Gundam
smile
Tanaka
spread.
could.
An admirable effort, my learned friend.
Yeah, fuck. What's this now? He's laughing?
He who, or whatever a laugh sounds like.
he who peanut.
You find the situation amusing, Lord Van Zeeks, he who peanut? I myself find the defense's argument most persuasive.
Oh my god.
Is
I
it
find
time?
it persuading me to day drink.
Van Zeeks would have that on a t-shirt.
The defense is
I-
persuading me to daydream.
Like one of those like
I want to
Wyatt
make
t-shirts.
merch of
Yeah, with,
that.
like, the cursive,
yeah, like or like
Yes.
even like one of those like tumblers, those like reusable tumblers.
Yeah,
like,
and it's
the-
always
yeah.
like that font, the crafted
Yes!
font. You know
Yes.
what I'm talking about.
I dare say. Chicanery is such a funny word.
Chicanery is a
Such a
fantastic
funny word
fucking
for him to say.
I know.
Chicanery.
Such
Chicanery.
chicanery is the bread and butter of the street performers of your provincial Eastern nation.
Bread and butter is delicious.
Yeah,
Get
what are you
bread
talking
and
about?
butter's
It's yummy.
name out of your mouth.
You're a white man. You know bread and butter is tasty.
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't. He's British.
You're
Oh,
right.
that's true. British people
amazing.
don't have
God.
taste, as previously discussed.
But such blatantly malicious conjuring tricks amount to nothing more than inexcusable pettifoggery here.
What is that word?
Just say poppycock like a normal person.
Oh no!
Whoa!
The crinkle crunch.
That was such a time for the crunch to come back. Oh my
Ooh.
god. Whew. Kate, you good? Are you with us, Kate? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Kate.
Kate, we can't hear you. Kate. Kate. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
I'll read the line. I'll read the line. It's fine. Why do you keep saying so many words? Jesus. The hypothesis you put
What?
forward so ostensibly, credibly cannot,
Oh.
and will not stand.
Heard you there.
Because, you see, it contains a fatal flaw.
Absolutely, you can make a crunch call.
Crunch on.
Kate! Kate has
A
returned.
A fatal flaw?
Okay,
Every
pettifoggery. A quarrel about petty points.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Do you mean to tell me that you're unaware of your logic's failing?
Specifically in the law, it can refer to a lawyer whose methods are petty, underhanded, or disreputable.
Oh,
Ah.
wow.
I say, Lord Van Zeeks.
Fantastic word of the day.
Fantastic word of the day. Did you get that from Word Girl?
Did you learn that from Word Girl? Was that in today's Washington Post fucking crossword puzzle?
He's a nerd, point and laugh.
Might be an idea to explain this molly conjuring trick or whatever it is to the troops on the ground. The fatal flaw in my learned friend's argument is really very simple to understand.
Dad.
Assuming you're not too dim-witted to count bullets. By George, count bullets?
I can't count.
Dear.
Oh, Father.
He noticed then.
What's everyone talking about?
I love that Iris is ahead of him.
It's
Counsel.
fantastic.
She's the smartest 10-year-old in the whole wide world.
She's
the
she's
smartest
fantastic.
character.
She really is.
Yes, sir.
Tell the court, how many bullets were found at the scene of the crime?
Two bullets.
Correct. The first, that which hit the victim in the back, ending his life.
So true, the rain playing while Van Zeke's theme is playing. Love the rainy mood going on here.
And the second, that which struck the detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, on his arrival at the scene.
Van Zeeks has one AirPod that's just playing rain sounds.
He would.
He's got
totally
ASMR on one side.
He's relaxed.
The defense presented a picture showing the damage caused by the second bullet earlier in the proceedings.
Got a lo-fi beat.
He's got the lo-fi girl.
Oh my god. Oh, I
wanna
had
see
a
art
really
of
funny
Van
mental
Zeeks as the
image, but
lo-fi girl.
I can't say it. Fuck.
Damn.
Put it in the spoiler.
Yeah, put in spoiler chat.
Oh fuck, that's me. No, that's why. I was like, oh, okay. I'm
Why
good.
have we gone quiet?
Quiet.
Why have we gone quiet? Oh, no, me. I'm the problem. It's me. Hi. Hi. The bullet which injured Mr. Sholmes appears to have passed through his body to strike the calendar.
Relapse.
Your lordship's Your lordship's understanding is correct. Furthermore, we know there are 2 firearms involved in the incident. The revolver belonging to the victim, Mr. Winterbank, and the Skulkin brothers' revolver. We had to render both of these for the case.
I'm dual wielding, bitch.
The evidence shows that a single bullet was fired from each gun, and dual wielding and missing wildly with both guns.
It's just like me, for real.
Yes, indeed it does. A single bullet from each.
Now then, my learned friend.
Hey.
Don't hate me.
Well,
You yourself told the court. Yeah, the court.
Nicole.
Only moments ago. That these 2 brothers shot Mr. Herlock Sholmes right before your eyes.
Yes, I
You would not believe
believe your eyes.
You would not
believe your eyes.
I was in a restaurant with my friends yesterday after saying the other thing that I texted Red and MJ that I said verbally in public about a Tagada character.
Oh, that!
This is same time. The music was playing and I didn't hear what it was, and one of my friends next to me goes, "They're playing Autism," and I, without even waiting a split second, go, "Oh, is it Owl City?" And I was right.
Yeah! I did. To be fair, like, a lot of Owl City's discography, at least like in like the Ocean Eyes, All Things Bright and Beautiful era, very autism music. / pause. Oh my god, Brenton gets to talk.
A red line!
The
Oh
second
my.
I click away. Oh my goodness, I think you'll find that if the single bullet that was fired from the brother's gun hit Mr. Sholmes, it means
Winterbank not shot by same gun. Stop. Only 1 bullet. Stop.
Exactly. Yes, this Nipponese street performer presented an ostensibly credible argument. However,
You said ostensibly credible twice.
So, up your vocab.
it was never anything more than a diversionary trick with no hope of standing up to scrutiny.
You tell I could not read that as it was happening. I was just like,
Ooh, ah! Ah!
Order! 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 No more wicked!
Fireflies have me.
Yes! Yes, unironic chokehold before the
Yeah.
memes happened. Fireflies was
Real.
literally like one of my number one.
It's a good fucking song.
It's a
It is
good.
good.
Ocean
That
Eyes and All
should've
Things
been
Bright
my
and Beautiful are
sign.
good albums. You guys are just
Yeah.
mean.
Sorry, I just read what MJ sent.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of flinging the dregs of this hallowed nectar into the public gallery.
You finished the bottle?
Lord Van Zeeks, that's not healthy.
It's fine.
If the defense can eat 10 peeps in an hour, then I can drink an
I've
entire
been-
bottle of
I've
wine.
been doing this for 10 years. It's fine.
Shut up.
But this court needs to open its eyes.
While I close mine.
I've been doing this for 10 years. It'll be fine. Get off my dick.
Get off my. What is this, the murder weapon? Get off my dick.
Fine. Okay. Oh my god.
The accused, Miss Gina Lestrade, is no ordinary little girl. She's 17 whole years old. I'm gonna be entirely real. Despite her young years, she can regrettably no longer be described as a juvenile.
Objection.
Totally
She still
can.
has until she's 18.
Yeah, probably anyway.
No, the person in the dock is far from a law-abiding citizen. She has a past riddled with criminal conduct. The truth is, the accused broke into the pawnbrokery on the night in question with loathsome intent.
Why did I read that as a cursed? Why?
A
Why
curse.
did
Kind of same.
I read cursed?
I need him to stop yapping. I want to drink
Dog.
water.
Dot.
Please.
JPEG.
As we
Dog,
can see
dog,
beyond
JPEG.
dog.jpg. As we can see beyond as we can see beyond doubt.
I just wanted to add in the word reasonable because it's a lawyer game.
In this print which depicts her threatening the victim's life with a murder weapon.
I'm just adding words with a murder weapon.
Oh my god, sir!
He keeps talking.
God,
Your
oh,
hole!
I get it.
my
You're very focused right
God.
now. I get it. However,
And I
Stop
have here
hyper-focusing.
stop hyper-focusing for 2 seconds. You know, normal things. Just stop hyper-focusing for 2 seconds, guys.
and I have here in my possession one more piece of evidence the prosecution wishes to present.
That dick.
That little bitch.
Broke the rule.
You! I'll be taking that whatever it is McGill is down to the yacht. Thank you very much.
No, don't. Don't give it to him. It's mine, that is. Mine.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. But anything belonging to McGill is, has to be taken in as evidence now.
I was wondering when that was gonna come back. Yes, that music box deck. McGilded's music box
The
deck.
what? Is anybody else hearing?
I heard that as well. That's why I started laughing.
The what?
The what?
The what?
The very day before the hateful murder of Mr. Windybank. The accused attempted to make off with this article, which clearly doesn't belong to him. And with none of the subtlety of a pickpocket, I might add, but by brute force and brazen impudence.
I read that as brazen jump scare.
Jump scare!
Jump scare.
Crazy
By
jump
brazen
scare.
jump
Jump
scare.
scare.
Juice jump
Stop
scare.
yapping.
Shut
Make no
up.
mistake.
Oh my god,
Any
shut
s-
up.
Any you guys are being very mean to me.
You deserve it.
Shut your pie hole!
That's what happens when you're racist.
Any sympathy for the accused on account of her years is misguided and dangerous. There are no depths to which this girl would not stoop if pushed. No crime she would not commit. The court forgets that fact at its peril.
I see.
Hi.
Hi. I think it would be prudent to take this music box disc into evidence. There was a really real chance of me just fucking that up by myself because of how much I was laughing.
Oh, is this the dialogue I think it is? Oh boy,
I
exciting.
think it might be.
I love this dialogue if it is. Lord Van Zeeks,
Inspector Gregson. What?
Yes, Inspector. We had a meeting yesterday at the yard with the prosecution service, and I think it was agreed that that disc wouldn't be used as evidence.
What's this all about? Why is the inspector acting strangely?
Word tripped him up.
That's the first time he said anything to Van Zeeks at all.
Ever in his life.
Ever in his life.
I am unaware of any such meeting. But those were the instructions right from the top. The government bigwigs were insistent.
Relapse.
Inspector, I am the prosecutor, and I alone determine how to present my case. Your warning is noted. Thank you. The prosecution wishes to proceed with submitting this disc as evidence, my lord. I said it right.
Indeed. Bailiff.
The music box disc has been entered into the court record.
Son of a bitch. The prosecution has established the accused's motive, opportunity, and baseness of character.
Oh, she's quite based.
Based
There
as
isn't-
fuck.
There is nothing more to add. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I await your informed decisions and rest my case.
I keep expecting him to have earrings.
You look very pretty.
He wasn't good with them.
Oh my god, look at this stupid fucking feet position.
I was gonna say, he's doing
He's
the fucking...
He's standing in ballet third position, which it turns out is fencing first position.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's how he does it. Yeah,
Yep.
because I was like, why the fuck is he standing in third position? And then
I was
somebody's
like,
like,
what?
oh, it's a
It's
a
fencing
Victorian
first, and it's
fencing
like, oh, okay.
Oh, I was wondering if
More
he did ballet.
sword metaphor, great. I don't believe it.
Metaphor, he just stabs people.
I had the jury on my side for once, for all of 5 minutes.
Oh god.
It wasn't even for 5 minutes, Runo.
Thank you for.
Thank you, Iris.
My lord.
It's the fact I knew who it was, and I
You
just
went
got
for
possessed
it.
to do a weird fucking voice.
Yep,
I knew
yes.
who it was. I knew. I did it anyway.
Thanks,
My lord.
Wonder if I might say something at this point. Ooh, wonder what that was.
Frog in my throat.
Proceed,
Frog
Mr.
in my throat.
Bond. That's a weird little frog you've got there.
Been stumbling about in a bit of a frog.
His name is Jerry.
Been stumbling about in a bit of a fog up to now, if truth be told. But all of a sudden,
His name is Jerry.
His name
the
is
answer's
Jerry.
the answer's barely obvious to me and my men. There's only one thing for it.
It's short for Jiraiya.
It's short for Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Oh no! You got wacky disco ninja frog.
Very well. The court will hear from the jury. And the jury's frog. Ladies and gentlemen and frogs, you will present your leanings as to the defendant's culpability.
And then the Russian,
Guilty.
the Russian
You're the
guy's like,
official
and what?
Attorney
And rats
Frogs.
cannot give opinion.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Well, the rat wasn't formally entered as a member of the jury, I'm sorry to say.
Ah,
Frogwash.
frog wash.
Frog was, yeah. There's some paperwork we could have you fill out afterwards,
yeah,
but
I get it. I get it.
We have a consensus among the jury, it seems.
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be truth.
Alright,
Get
shut
his
up.
Out of your
Shut
mouth.
up.
Slap you.
I'm gonna slap you in the face.
Why
You
do you know
didn't
that
even
quote
say.
really
You
makes-
didn't even.
You didn't even do
You
it
didn't even
right.
say the full line, you dipshit.
Wow, appropriating someone else's work for your own benefit? That's
You
pretty
gotta
rude.
leave in the however improbable. Come on.
I forgot that's my line. I wrote that for Hurley. Ah, how dare he use it against us?
Don't worry, Iris. I don't think we're finished yet.
I'm going to bite. I'm going to stab.
Love the
Can you
growing,
wait until we're at recess? Because then it doesn't get held against me.
the growing implication that Van Zinks does in fact read those books.
Yeah.
There's still more to this case than we realize.
I'm very talented. People love reading my writing.
You have a crush on her Lockshoulders or something, Van Zinks? Sorry.
Shut up. There must be, because there's one thing that I'm absolutely certain of. Gina. Okay, maybe I can believe in two things, but that's my limit. Gina didn't shoot Mr. Winnipeg. That's beyond any doubt. Are you okay over there, Prosecutor Van Zieks?
Very well. The courtroom is having a normal one today. We'll
Uh-huh.
proceed with the second summation examination of the day.
Have to spread the Van Lock agenda just for comedy alone.
Mr. Foreman, are you and the other jurors ready?
Carradine Squadron is primed and ready for action, sir.
Get that dildo
Very
up my
good.
ass.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I'm talking. Don't mind me. I'm just talking.
Just talking.
I'm just yapping over here.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying things.
No,
Your Honor, I'm just saying shit. Sorry.
it's fine. It just got me off guard. So, ladies and gentlemen and frogs of the jury,
And frogs.
And
you
frogs.
will each explain on what grounds you have now determined the defendant to be guilty.
It's just if someone has the frog. Just,
I'm gonna go find and heavily crop the, once I read this line, the official Great Ace Attorney frogs. Once a rogue, always a rogue, I say. Hmm? Different breed to us law-abiding citizens.
As only 2 bullets were found at the scene, I would say the whole case is done and dusted.
done and dusted.
dusted.
Is that a motherfucking Persona 3 Reload reference?
You guys did it so
That was
Perfect
very in
unison.
unison. That was incredible.
You don't need a stereoscope to see the truth. The truth?
Is that a motherfucking Persona 4 Golden reference?
You don't need a stereoscope to see the truth here. Every which way you look at it, it was that pickpocket.
To reach out to the true people.
And face up.
I never imagined that simple operation would cause me such grief.
Are you still going on about the fucking
don't worry
scalpel
about
its ass? Is it in Sherlock's ass? Is it in Mr.
Yeah.
Sholmes' ass?
The accused attempted a theft on the previous day. I can see I'm in for a busy day ahead. What?
Persona 5!
That's Persona 5! You never see it come back. The way I could not place Last Surprise for a minute. Oh god, it's been too long since I've played Persona 5. I am ballistics expert. I have seen many shootings. There is nothing I do not know about guns. I'm just kind of bragging right now, don't worry. This is unrelated point. Juror number 4 is also how you say, yapping. I am yapping.
Okay.
I
It
love
would
you,
seem
gay little frogs.
It would seem there is little remaining doubt. I need to look at the gay little frog.
We're the gay little frogs.
Oh my god, they are gay.
They're 2 whole pixels, and those pixels are gay.
The
Where are the
big
frogs?
frogs gay.
They're in the stream chat.
Ah!
Aren't they so cute? They're gonna
Oh,
be
that's
cuter
gay
when
little
you're-
frogs.
They're gonna be cuter when you're allowed to see the full picture.
That's gay little frogs.
Frickin' frogs gay. Do you
I
understand?
I was blanking on what picture that was from until something you said just now, and then I went, oh. I
Oh.
know now.
Yeah, it's a very cute picture.
It's so cute.
It's such a because I just played that case on the other stream.
I love that
and
case.
it's such a pretty picture.
It's so pretty. I love
It's
the
so
colors.
beautiful. It's horrible. Anyway, I have to admit, I was rather bowled over by the argument put forward by the chap in black. I need to be a bitch about
Chap in
Benedict.
black! I hit the
It's
set!
It's the way that Van Zieks is not technically wearing black. He's wearing navy. It's just really,
Yep.
really, really, really dark.
Yeah.
Dark
Also,
gray.
Kate, I thought you were doing a red versus blue bit. Anyway. But when that fell apart like a house of cards, I saw that I'd jolly well been hoodwinked.
Jolly.
Don't you hate it when you jolly well get hoodwinked?
Me when I get jolly well.
Say. Jolly, you say.
Oh no, he's
Son of a
here.
bitch. Oh god.
Ayo.
Courtroom
We
is
summoned
turning
him.
against me.
It's not fair. Switching that with the past 2 sentences going straight from strong. Going straight from stronger to
Stronger
Iris.
to Iris. Iris?
God.
That prosecutor's being mean.
Tell him.
Prosecutor's being a little bitch. That prosecutor's being a little bitch. Just
That
because
prosecutor's
Ginny
being a
said
cunt!
something she shouldn't have done in the past, that doesn't make her a murderer.
Iris, smartest character in the game.
It does make you a little bitch, though.
Ugh.
And Zeeks.
I get to say fruity. Allow me to savor this fruity vintage while I savor the spectacle of your fruitless debate on the matter.
You're
do that in one
fruitless.
You
Oh,
smell like
goddamn.
ointment and pee.
He is fruitless.
The gays hate him.
Here's to the truth coming out. Eventually.
Not
Eventually.
anytime soon, you repressed
We-
little bitch.
There's still There's still 90 minutes left of Trans Day of Visibility. We can do this.
Iris, calm
Eggert
down.
Benedict, there's a lot of conversations I could have with you.
He plagiarized me.
There's gonna be another murder soon.
Your Honor.
Enough preamble. Now,
Now, the amble.
Preamble.
counsel, proceed with the summation examination.
Stupid.
That was such a stupid,
fuck
like,
just
5
happened?
minutes of
Yes, my lord.
I feel like I got hit with
The
like
way
5 bricks.
The way that oh, thank you, Stretch. Thank you, Stretch. The way that
Yeah, we need
Ryunosuke
that,
literally did not dignify that with a response.
Nope, it wasn't a part of the clown fucking the clown behavior.
God.
I'm not going back in that closet. Not after all we've accomplished.
Pretty accomplished.
Rock Van Zeeks on the other hand.
Hold on. Before I even give a remote fuck about this case,
You're gonna
what
ask
is
about
your
the past,
problem?
no?
Hold it!
Would you please stop muttering about things that have nothing to do with this trial, sir? The defendant's life is on the line here.
Well, the thing is, I couldn't really say that it is nothing to do with this trial, to be honest.
Huh?
I mean, there's no question that the man was shot, but the bullet had simply vanished from his stomach. It's quite inexplicable, don't you think?
I almost don't want to ask, but this surgery you've been muttering about all this time, you were operating on...
What was the fellow's name now? Hairlick? No. Hairlock? No. Hairlock?
No. Herlock Sholmes, by any chance?
Yes, good lord! It was that Hairlock fellow.
What? You're the surgeon that operated on Mr. Sholmes?
That's right. Using the very latest anesthesia techniques, I might add. It was a... yeah. It was a merely...
It was a merely fager up.
Oh, it was a fairly major up, I can tell you.
The chloroform's still wearing off.
We used it on me, not him.
That's how I could get my corporeal body back after my grandchildren fucking murdered me with the birthday cake.
Oh my god, I forgot.
This is crazy.
Let me see. The fellow was brought in not long after midnight, if I remember correctly.
I like that they're
Grandchildren,
playing.
the surviving ones.
The surviving ones, anyway. I just realized they're playing Herlock's theme right now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it.
They said he'd been shot by some criminal or other, so I opened him up like a shot.
Shots over shots?
Like
Chats.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, I went over his inside with a fine-tooth comb and couldn't find a bullet anywhere.
Yeah, but the funny thing
But the funny thing is...
yeah. Just the yeah.
yeah.
So I'm afraid I had to throw up my hands and just stitch the fellow back up.
I love Victorian medicine.
I hate to state the obvious, but
Yeah?
Oh my god.
what are you gonna say to me? I'm the fucking surgeon here. Surely that's because the bullet is still at the scene of the shooting.
The counsel for the defense. As is clearly shown in this photographic print.
The bullet that the Skulkin brothers fired at Mr. Schultz hit him in the stomach region, then exited his body and then launched into the shop wall where the calendar was hanging by the door. I think you'll find it's really quite simple if you just consider the problem three-dimensionally.
Who do you think I am, son?
Mathematician? Well, juror number 4 is about the best I can do.
Oh my god.
As soon as I saw the wound to the man's stomach, I flipped him over.
You did what?
You heard me, Ayo.
like a pancake? Are you saying that you checked his back?
Yo.
Oh, more than just check. Of course I did. And there wasn't a trace.
Any hole's a goal, am I right?
No, we're talking about the lack of holes right now, guys.
There's a lack of hole.
And there wasn't a trace of injury. No sign of the bullet had left the body at all.
What?
You heard me. That's the point. The only logical conclusion was that the bullet was still somewhere in the man's innards.
And I was gonna rearrange his guts whether it killed him.
Speaking of innards.
God, I am.
Which is exactly what I said about slicing him up. And I'm still none the wiser even now. How many times do I have to say it? Can somebody please explain how it happened? Can somebody please solve the mystery?
Kate, I think you need to go back and rewatch some of the last VOD to see how many things you said about this hypothetical person who was getting surgery before it was revealed that it was Joe.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of figured it was, right? Because that's the only surgery that we would have known about. But like,
It's really funny.
I have to go back and watch. The only thing I remember was the scalpel being shoved up his ass.
There was a lot of shoved up the ass discussion. Yeah.
There's a bullet in his ass. And I could not get that fucker out.
That is the plot of I want
The buzzing was not helping.
Episode.
That sounds like a crazy.
That
And
sounds right.
and also a Chicago Med episode.
That
because
also
for some
sounds-
reason,
Yeah.
Chicago Med is the like off the rails one.
What was the clip?
Mom
There was a clip from House, I think.
Oh, if it's from House, I might know it.
What it is, but it's the one where he's like talking to like this teenage boy, and he's like, "You haven't sat down this entire time we've been talking. That tells me exactly where the problem is, and
Oh.
clearly you're not, like embarrassed by it, or clearly you are embarrassed by it. So it's not something that's like really simple. We know what the problem is. Why don't you just tell me what the object is?" And he's like, I forget what he even said the object was, but it was like. I just remember House going like, so is it like the shape that made you think that was a good idea, or was it just the idea of it? Like, it was just some comeback of like, why did you shove that up your ass?
I can see the exact face that Hugh Laurie is making. Like,
Yes!
you
And I
know?
don't remember what it was. I feel like it was like a
I can-
remote or something, but I can't say that with certainty.
I can ask. I literally have a Discord server that has a House channel. I can ask.
Just like, what's the clip that went around on Twitter?
I'm literally gonna ask right now.
Do it. It's almost as much of a mystery as how this jury was put together.
The mystery of where that bullet ended up is infuriating. Where's an expert when you need one?
Well! Do I have to press, or can I just go for it?
I think you. I don't know.
I'm gonna press just to be. Well, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not a
You can
quitter.
go for it.
I think
Okay.
you can.
Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah, you can.
Objection.
Those two statements clearly contradict the idea at all I do is pit jurors against each other.
Oh no, my mouse just stopped working. Give me a
Oh,
second.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I can get back to the screen. It does
That
this. I have
happened to
turn it off and
me.
back on.
I need to get a new mouse. I'm borrowing my dad's because my mouse, I was like in the middle of a live session and it just stopped working at all.
Oh no.
It was bad.
Ooh, a ballistics expert.
Ooh. I'm going in for another Dr. Peter.
Ew. Gliding nib.
Pit thing. P-I-T. On the night in
Higher
question.
effect.
Do the cock.
And a cock.
Yay!
I
And
couldn't
then that,
get
you know
this
what? No, I
together.
did clip that. That brought me so much joy.
So funny.
The genuine, like, almost indignation in your voice of, and you said that instead of
You
him?
opted for cock?
Yeah.
It's you said it so
Yo.
casually, it threw everyone apart.
Whoa.
On the night in question, Mr. Sholmes was shot by one of the Skulkin brothers. But since there was no sign of an exit wound on his back, we must assume the bullet didn't pass through him. However, no bullet was found lodged in Mr. Sholmes' body either. Furthermore, a bullet was found lodged in the wall of the shop where Mr. Sholmes was shot. Juror number 6. Hello, my name is Villain. Pleased to meet you. This apparent contradiction in the fact that is so clearly troubling juror number 4. Are you able to explain the mystery? No. Damn it. I have seen very similar situation in Motherland. It was night. There was blizzard. I was running away along mountain road in freezing cold.
Golly.
Golly!
I dropped sisters on my foot.
Oh!
It,
And
my
like a-
foot's fine.
It's why I'm in a weird position in relation to my mic. It's fine. Continue.
Okay. The snow was piling high on both sides of the road. It was very narrow and dangerous. My pursuers had hunting rifles and they were on dog sleds. Mental note, don't ask too many questions. I was shot from behind and I fell down in snow. And this situation was very similar This situation was very similar to what I hear today from doctor. They could not find bullet in my body. And no sign of, how do you say, exit wound.
Then where did the bullet go?
It is, how you say, lodged in asshole.
Crazy.
Bullet never hit me.
Well, if it never hit you, why did you fall down?
Bullet hit frozen wall of ice very close to my side. What? One small piece, very sharp, broke away from lump of ice and pierced my body. It made deep wounds that looked just like bullet wound.
Good gracious.
I should take marshmallows off very hot computer. That will not end well. Good lord. I'm dumb.
Marshmallows is the name of the map.
Damn right it is. This is marshmallow.
Oh.
That's such a cute name for a mouse.
Yeah.
It's a really cute name for a mouse. Thank you, God. Of course, piece of ice
God?
quickly melted inside me.
Yeah.
The ice is weird.
Andy, I want you inside
So
me.
dumb.
And that is solution to mystery of disappearing bullet. We all play. we all know classic murder a man with icicle. It melts, cannot find murder weapon. We're
cannot
all
find
familiar with this.
Yeah, the icicle murder weapon. We've all seen
We've all seen it, yeah.
Yes, we've all seen it, but that doesn't answer the question at all. The shooting happened in a pawnbroker's shop. Not some snowy mountain road in another country.
It is called analogy. Just an idea, but we might not be looking at exactly the same scenario here.
Sorry, Bruno, I was eating a Reese's egg. Bruno,
That's
what
valid.
exactly was how they shot again?
Me too, Red, me too. Well, according to the report, in his stomach, sort of around this area, I think.
Well, that's precisely where he always wears a little pouch on his belt.
A pouch? Actually, I might have noticed something with that.
Yes, a pouch.
A pouch full of knives.
It's where he keeps 3 glass vials of very dangerous chemicals that he uses in his investigations.
What? Really? Doctor, where's the pouch Mr. Sholmes was wearing?
Well, the fellow had nothing like that on his person when he arrived at the hospital, as far as I remember.
If I may.
No.
I'm trying to be nice.
Lord Van Zieks?
While I realize it is forbidden for the prosecution to interject during a summation examination, I should inform the defense that I have the pouch in question in the antechamber outside the courtroom.
Sorry?
Keeping
I thought I was about to dump it.
As I understand it, when the police arrived on the scene and found Mr. Sholmes injured, they removed the pouch in order to assess the wound.
Ah, thank goodness. I thought I was getting forgetful for a moment.
Since then, it has been in my safekeeping along with all other evidence relating to the case. I can personally vouch for the fact that it has not been touched since the incident occurred.
My brain was gonna say stolen for some reason.
It's not, well, I mean, it hasn't been stolen
It
either.
hasn't been stolen. Why would we think that?
I mean, thanks for the update. Wasn't my question.
Oh.
Very well. While extremely unconventional during a summation examination, I must demand the prosecution presents the item in question with all speed. Give me all of your speed. I love drugs. Bring forth Mr. Haddock's pouch.
Get that man pregnant on the double.
What?
He's singing like a kangaroo.
I see.
Hi.
Hi. So this is the pouch worn by Mr. Sholmes on the night in question, is it?
Look at that. Well, Files is broken. The leather out is scorched black. It's almost as if the file exploded.
Exploded?
Went kerplooey.
Very technical term.
So that night, the bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun struck Mr. Sholmes' pouch. Got him right in the dick.
And it was the glass vial exploding that caused the fellow's injury.
There's a hole in my file!
There's a hole. There's a hole.
There's a hole.
There's a hole in the bottom of my file.
This bullet did not penetrate victim, but was deflected into wall of shot.
Yo! Why are you
That was
drinking
Van
to
Zeke's drinking that. Heyo.
Why are you drinking to that?
Cheers, I'll drink to penetration.
Fucking cheers, I'll drink to that, bro.
What about the great detective getting penetrated?
A delightfully complex aroma.
The smell of
That's it?
penetration.
Well, it would appear one mystery has been solved at least.
Though it has no bearing on the truth of this case. The bungling and
Thanks,
burgling
MJ.
brothers shot the detective, and the accused shot the pawnbroker.
I just keep making weird noises today. I don't.
I
have
love
an
that for
excuse.
you.
Thank you.
The pertinent facts of the case remain unaltered.
Ugh.
Hurt?
But at least the mystery is solved. I can sleep easy tonight.
Can
Thank you, young man.
Thank you very much. Glad I could help.
Due to its bearing on the conundrum just solved, the court will sequester this scruffy pouch as evidence.
This pouch isn't scruffy. How dare you insult a man's pouch?
It's not scruffy. It just I don't have we don't have Manscaped yet.
I think something else is being implied that maybe I, as a detective, won't pick up on. It's fine. It's fine.
Now, the summation examination. It would appear the defense is somewhat struggling to alter opinion.
Please, my lord. A little more time. After all, that's a new piece of evidence. Could be a valuable clue. You can't afford to overlook anything here, Inosuke. I thought I was talking to the judge. There's still a way to turn this around somehow. I'm sure of it.
That's Cosmo's ghost just like popping into his inner monologue. Like,
Yeah.
can't afford
Can't
to
afford to-
overlook
Wait. Hold on. Could be a valuable clue. After all, it's a new piece of evidence. It could be a valuable clue. But you can't afford to overlook anything here, Inosuke. There's still a way to turn this around somehow, I'm sure. Man, Taga accept all of the internal monologue is just Kazuma's ghost.
Taga.
I mean, that is just Taga, to be fair.
Yeah.
I should have been leaning into that more. I apologize. Kazuma, come to me. Come to me, my love. I hate that I have to talk to you again. What's up, girly? Is the number of bullets that has you convinced?
Only 2 bullets were fired, and the 2 guns that fired them have been examined by the police. When the parlor maid asks me how many are invited for dinner, I always tell her to count the table settings.
Thinking about the one Sherlock Holmes case where it's a suicide framed as a murder for shits and giggles.
Yeah! Well, that's logical, I suppose.
Although,
Yes?
sometimes after dining, crockery does go missing. 1 or 2 guests rather like the fine china.
Does your employer dine with thieves?
So I suppose, if there was another bullet somewhere of which we were unaware, I'd have to reconsider my position.
A 3rd bullet somewhere on the scene? Could that be possible?
Bullet.
The 3rd bullet must be fucking somewhere. I mean, I guess if there was another gun. If there's a 3rd secret gun.
Gun 3.
I don't like that the
Yo,
choices
they
are,
just
it's
dropped
impossible. They just dropped gun 3.
Gun 3. It's sick as hell.
I just don't like that my options are, it's impossible and I can prove it, because I don't think I can prove it. Because I only have the 2 guns.
We only have 2 guns.
We do have
Something
3
you can
bloods, though. We do have 3 bloods. We do have 3 bloods.
3 bloods.
But that's like old ass blood.
That is old ass blood.
Okay, so that doesn't actually mean shit.
But there is something that you haven't looked at.
Yeah.
In your
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I guess there was the fucking vial. And the... Oh, shit, there was blood on this? Girly pup! What's the blood?
Oh, Bruno, look! This is blood!
Sure is! Yes, you're right. Just a small smear, but definitely blood. Actually, I feel as though I might have noticed that before.
Then it's my time to shine again. I thought I'd be waiting forever. All right, hold still with that disc, Bruno.
Can we get this done quickly, Iris?
In a flash.
Oh, she doesn't get to do the animation this time. That sucks.
No. What color are you? Green.
Ooh!
Ooh, a lovely bright shade again.
Wait, that color.
What is it?
It's just that green. It's not the first time we've seen that color, is it? Interessante. Oh, look! There's a hole here at the back. Doesn't look much like a bullet hole. Clearly something's ripped through the leather with great force.
Something must have pierced it somehow to have left this hole behind.
Yes, it looks that way. Mr. Sholmes and his pouch both took a beating, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Heyo.
don't worry about it, Iris. It's fine. Time. This file has been smashed to pieces. Presumably, this is where the bullet struck.
As soon as the bullet hit the chemical in that file, there would have been a really big explosion.
A big explosion.
Well, Paddy's potions and chemicals are amazingly useful for the investigation work he does. But they're also quite tricky to handle. Safely, at least. They're very dangerous.
Oh!
I I'm sure that when this file broke, the chemical inside would have ignited.
Note to self, always walk on the right-hand side of Sholmes in the future. The left is the danger zone.
I think that everywhere is the danger zone with Sholmes.
True. These glass vials are full of Hurley's homemade potions. I can say words.
Homemade?
Yes, like fingerprint powder to show up where people have touched things. And scent amplifying solution to intensify a smell lingering on an object.
That's amazing.
They're all very easy to use. There's just one thing that you have to be careful of. They're all very flammable.
Mr. Sholmes is a walking bomb. Either he's passionate about finding out the truth or just oblivious to the dangers.
It's both.
It's both. It's both, Ryunosuke.
That's good.
Both is good. I mean, I guess. Well, I guess that's our. Well, no.
Do you want a hint?
Yes.
Look a little closer at the vials.
Yeah, there's one.
Missed one thing.
Do I have to look at the piss files?
No.
No.
This one is piss.
That's just straight. This one's just straight piss. Oh, ew. Oh, there you are.
It's also somehow very flammable. I don't know what he's drinking.
It's really scorched badly just here.
Oh, the strap is broken. Look.
This must be where the bullet hit then.
Let me see.
Ah! It's the fucking Koban coin. Ah!
It's like, hold on. What's it doing here?
What the? Iris, look! Behind where the broken file was. Do you see it?
Ah! That's the Skulkin Brothers bullet.
I think it is the Koban coin where you look at a piece of evidence and Ryunosuke goes, huh?
You literally. It's like, what? Huh? Because we couldn't see it, but Ryunosuke couldn't. We're like, what are you looking at? What a oh, what a stroke of luck that it hit his pouch. This is an amazing discovery. What this means is there were 3 bullets fired at Winterbanks that night.
We found exactly what that juror was talking about. The 3rd bullet.
It's time to press that juror again, I think. We did it. Thank you for not letting me walk away from that.
Yeah, I was like, should we say something?
No,
I was
say
like,
something.
I have
If
to
it's
hit
something
now
where it's
or we're gonna
you're,
get
I'm
stuck for a really long time.
Yeah, if it's something where it looks like she's not gonna come back to that. Oh God.
Oh, I got
please
an
tell
answer
me.
about the house. I got an answer about the house clip.
Yeah.
It's an MP3 player.
MP3 player. That's it. Allow me to show you then.
Wait,
the
wait,
3rd
okay,
bullet.
I got the comeback also. The comeback was it because of the shape or the pounding bass line?
The pounding bass line. That was it.
Oh my god.
Allow me then to show you the 3rd bullet.
Take that!
The answer for
3rd
what
bullet.
episode it is season 1, episode 3.
Oh damn, that's fast. Here it is. We discovered it just now, 15 seconds ago.
The MP3 player.
Yes! On the night in the question of Winterbank's pawnbrokery, another bullet was fired.
Hold it!
Oh, his hold it sounds really different for some reason to me. What is this new trickery, you Nipponese conjurer? Where did you find that bullet?
Up your ass.
Up your ass.
Up
It
your
was
butt,
lodged
right?
inside Mr. Sholmes' ass.
What?
This ass was removed from around Mr. Sholmes' waist before he was taken to hospital.
It just keeps getting worse.
That's my job. And since then, it has been touched by no one.
Do you mean to say
I'm sorry, I spaced out for a second. I heard waist and touched by no one.
shot fired by the Skulkin brothers that night?
Yes, as your lordship has surmised, this pouch.
But that makes no sense whatsoever. We already know the whereabouts of the bullet fired at Mr. Sholmes. It's clearly visible in this photographic print.
Two guns from the scene have already been submitted to the court record as evidence.
Yes, that of Mr. Winterbank and that belonging to the Skulkin brothers.
And examination of both guns revealed that only a single bullet had been fired from each.
But that must mean...
That's right. We now know that on the night in question, 3 bullets were fired.
3?
However, only 2 bullets were fired from the guns recovered at the crime scene. And until that incontrovertible inconsistency is somehow explained, we cannot and must not pass judgment. Oh, relapse!
Relapse.
Order! 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 While the summation examination remains incomplete, the court has been presented with new facts.
Going in for party cake number 2.
Facts that would appear to shake the very foundations upon which the case against the defendant has been built. Do you look a little pissy, piss boy?
God.
As is my prerogative in this situation,
I declare thee piss boy.
I hereby declare thee piss boy, and also temporarily suspend the summation examination.
By Jupiter.
What?
Bailiff, bring the witnesses back to the stand at once.
It's a me.
It's me, your piss boy.
It's me, a piss boy.
And Gregson.
And Gregson! Witnesses.
Governor.
Were you listening to proceedings while the defense carried out the summation examination?
Not a word, sir. We was, Governor, we was.
Perhaps we can dispense with the tedious preamble and skip
Now,
to
the amble.
Simply answer this one question. A third bullet has been identified at the scene of the crime. What do you make?
He's so
Make of it, Gov?
he's so ingy.
I don't know, it's just...
Is it one of yours?
Go blimey, Gov, go blimey, not a chance.
In that case, did you have an accomplice?
What?
So
Hey,
pissed.
what?
That's
Never.
why he's piss boy.
Skulkin brothers work alone. It's just the 2 of us, that's our trademark.
His mom told him his face was gonna freeze like that and he didn't listen.
How soon we forget poor Selkie.
We're sulky.
Only 2 of the bullets from the crime scene originated from the firearms we have in evidence. The third bullet was fired from another gun. Where is it?
Let me... that's an head scratcher.
Let's go home.
Counsel for the defense.
Yeah?
What up? I should like to hear your thoughts regarding these new developments.
Your lordship, where my hug at?
I will give you a fist bump instead. The third bullet and the mysterious missing firearm from whence it came.
Thinking back over all the testimony we've heard and all the evidence we've seen, I think I'm starting to form a picture. A picture of what really happened that night.
I think The
My
combo
lord.
of sleep deprivation and coffee is just. I'm sorry.
It's gonna some bangers. Are you kidding?
Yeah, we're getting bangers today. I think it's clear what this third bullet tells us about the Skulkin brothers.
Gun 3.
Gun 3.
Yo, they just dropped gun 3.
Gun 3.
Gun 3?
It sounds like they had a secret accomplice. And I'm really hoping it's motherfucking Eggert Benedict or some shit. Cause he came up once. Or that's not even his fucking name. I don't know what his fucking name is.
No, his name is Eggert.
It's not.
Eggert.
It's not. We literally
Eggert.
figured out that it's not.
It's Eggert.
It's Eggert.
I
know
refuse to
what
believe
to
that
tell
this
you.
man's that cannot be this man's
Eggert
legal name.
Benedict.
That's my man's Eggert.
No. It's not.
Wait, you don't believe?
Ren has a
That's it.
deeply complex relationship with a man named Eggert.
Eggert
Yes.
Benedict.
It's
I love
true.
Eggert.
Would you listen, Ren? I need you. I'm looking you in the eyes right now, okay? And you need to
Yeah.
answer me honestly because I'm a cop.
Well, I'm not gonna answer you
Well, then you're
honestly. Fuck you.
Hey, cab.
You wanna tell that to your roommate?
Listen! Listen
Ren-
here!
Ren, I need you to look me in the eyes right now and tell me,
You need to clarify.
would you? No,
I feel like-
no.
I feel the need to clarify for the class that Ren does not live with the police officer.
I do not live with a police officer.
We've talked about Small Dachi. It's
already
fine.
done-
We
already
know.
talked about Small Dachi.
That was
Small
literally, I think,
Dachi.
last week. We've
think
talked
it was
about
last
Small Dachi.
My fucking
No, it may have been during time and space. I'm not sure. It was talked about
it was
though.
last
There.
week.
A
I
Dutch.
think I believe I
It may have
was
been last
also
week.
there.
Last
It was
week
last
was a mess. Ren, I need you to look me in the fucking eyes and tell me, would you moan Eggert in bed?
What?
I 100% would.
You would no. Ren, look me in the eyes and tell me that for real, for true.
I'm
about
looking you in
that.
the eye. I would be in his ear moaning Eggert if I had the opportunity. Don't even fucking test me. I'm no coward.
I love learning things. I think I wiped half my eyebrow off. I'm gonna cry.
Anyway, I'm going with secret. I think they're idiots. I think they're dumb. But it's sounding like they had an accomplice.
The answer is you could have picked any of them.
Great. On that night at Windibake's pawnbrokery, the brothers must have been working with a third man.
Ayo.
Hey,
Ayo.
man.
The witnesses are clearly doing their best to cover up the existence of this accomplice. But the evidence all points to the fact that there was someone else present. Someone carrying a gun.
Gun 3.
Gun 3.
Objection!
We're about to drop gun 3. I wish
How?
defendants would drop gun 3 when presented with
Gun.
that.
3.
The joke about stop picking up weapons, god damn it.
An accomplice.
Stop
An
picking them up.
accomplice, you say? Pig swim.
Pigs will what?
Fuck your mom.
I
God. I need a nap.
These protracted proceedings have already forced us to endure whatever that was. Yet in all that time, there has not been a murmur of a third man. If this apparently wraith-like being exists,
Sir.
So the way we're describing him, hello?
Wraith like
Sorry, I immediately picked the Minecraft one.
Like, I'm over here going like Lord of the Rings, like the fucking ring wraiths.
No, Minecraft.
Minecraft wraith.
the court must be shown hard evidence. Without it, this fantasy.
Ayo.
Without it, this fantasy will be crushed.
You'll never crush my fantasies.
Yeah.
Your fantasy?
I have
Ugh.
thoughts about
Evidence
Baroque
of your
Benedict
fantasy?
and where this cross-examination is going.
The prosecution demands answers on 2 counts. Firstly, proof, evidence that this accomplice was ever at the scene of the crime. And secondly, the identity of the spurious character.
The Skulkins are lying, I know that. But how can I ascertain the identity of the person they're hiding?
Well, counsel.
I'm supposed to prove the existence of this accomplice and reveal the person's identity, even. In response to the prosecution's demand, my lord, the defense is... ballin'.
Oh.
We ball.
Fuck it, we ball. The defense is fucking ready. I believe I can provide all the answers the prosecution demands.
So, my Nipponese friend, despite the swimming eyes, you seem to think you have something to say.
What, the lawyer... lawyer who is crying, sniffling, sobbing, and completely winning his case.
Lawyer who is losing and talking shit like he's winning.
This promises to be interesting.
Classic piss boy.
Christ, brutal today.
Iris! have to
Iris
push-
is feeling vicious.
I love that for you, girly. I'm not gonna stop you. I have to push forward now. There's no other option. I need to use every single piece of evidence available to me if it'll make a difference.
In that case, counsel, I would ask you to present the evidence without delay. On the night in question, in the moments leading up to the death of the victim, what proof have you that there was a third intruder present at the scene?
I want to say it's the blood, but I'm not confident. That disc had blood on it before. That doesn't count.
Do you remember when
Hi,
that disc got
Jupiter.
blood on it?
When the disc got blood on it?
Yeah, do you remember?
When... I want to say it was... when it was being passed between Eggert and Gina.
Mhm.
Someone, like, cut their fingy on it, and I want to say it was
Yeah.
Eggert, because he's a cunt.
Mm-hmm. He was a little bitch about it, too.
So I am, well, alright, I am gonna go with the gun then. Or not the gun, the blood. Because I don't have anything else, I think. Because I was gonna go with, like, the, calendar itself, but that doesn't really count.
The calendar itself would be, like, the blood portfolio.
Yeah. I am gonna go with that.
They might honestly ask you which blood sample. And that would
Please
probably
ask
should
me
say
which blood
calendar,
sample I'm
yeah.
talking about.
I feel like they do.
I think that happens at least at some point.
Yeah, it does.
The evidence is right here in this portfolio.
By Jove, that portfolio again, is it?
How are you doing, Jupiter?
Do you expect the court to rifle through your papers itself? Be more specific.
I want to go home.
I wanna go home so
I
bad.
bet you do, piss boy.
You gonna piss your pants? You gonna shit and cum?
You,
I'm not going to say that. I am 10.
You claim one of these blood samples proves the presence of this third intruder. Well, which one is it?
Calendar.
Take that!
What am I looking at here?
There appears to be some green paint or such like around the bullet hole in the middle of the calendar.
That's a blood stain, my lord.
A blood stain?
Green blood. Curious, even for you.
Someone's never read Homestuck.
Ah. I sure hope he hasn't.
Is the court to understand that the intruder was some unhuman creature?
That's why Van Zieks is like this. Because he read
He's never read Homestuck.
No, it's because he read Homestuck.
Just because he
It's-
You would have loved Homestuck.
You would have loved
hello,
Homestuck.
Jupiter.
It's
We are
something.
Still
Div-
here.
We're still here. Hi. It's
Yeah, it's a long
something
ass case.
developed by Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
This is also only part 2.
Yeah, we have so much to go.
By the great detective!
Whoa!
I don't know why I said it like that. He just got really excited.
New inventions, stop. Not yet appeared in stories. Stop.
It's this, you see. It doesn't have a name yet, though. This fog sprays a chemical that reacts with the different elements in people's blood to change its color.
Different elements of people's blood.
Yes. Everyone's blood is slightly different, you see, because it's made up of different elements. So, by seeing what color it changes to, you can tell in a flash whose blood it is.
Oh, that's me, but my... Ooh, that brings a whole extra dimension to looking at blood.
Talk of blood in courtrooms. Stop. Very exciting. Stop.
As an example, this one shows the blood of the victim, Mr. Windibank.
Striking blue.
He was higher up in the court, I think. I know purple's pretty high. Yes. So you see, the green color of this blood stain on the calendar shows that somebody else was shot in the main part of the shop.
Now hold fire there, young man. We're based from some unrelated incident, couldn't it?
No, it's not unrelated. The date showing on the calendar is the date on which Mr. Windibank was killed. Can you fucking keep up?
By golly. I can't.
I didn't think so. Therefore, we can assume that whoever was shot on the same day.
Then whose blood is it?
Well, the Skulkin brothers in the stand don't appear to be suffering from any gunshot injuries. Which means it must be the blood of somebody else. The third intruder, in fact.
Objection!
Whose identity the court is still waiting to hear. Thought it was going to be a question. You can't delay this any longer, my learned friend. Who is this alleged third intruder?
It's Knives. It's Knives Millions himself.
That's his name. Yeah, we know, right?
We know. Were you kissing your mic? Just to clarify. Yeah. The man's name is Eggert Benedict. On God.
Eggert Benedict? Happy Easter!
Happy Easter!
Oh my god!
He is risen!
He is risen.
Who on earth are you talking about, Counsel?
He paid a visit to Windibank's pawnbrokery on the afternoon before the incident took place.
Double egg day.
Double egg day.
It's
When the
also his
accused-
day.
Double
What?
egg day.
When the accused attempted to deceive the pawnbroker into releasing this article into her possession.
Yep! The man identified by the defense, Mr. Eggert Benedict, then attempted to take the article from the defendant by force. Like a cunt.
Broker.
Hi.
He's back.
Oh, yes, sir. I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you. No? Yes. The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once.
Now that's a lie! What are you trying to pull?
Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel. And needless to say, any music box discs too.
No, he said it right.
I'm not so crude as to say the word dick.
Objection, you just said it.
You just did it.
You just said it!
Fuck! Damn it!
Damn fuck.
Are you the third? You're doing this fuck ass shit. That'd be funny. That'd be really fucking funny. Inspector Gregson was there at the time and can attest to what happened. In the end, it was the inspector himself who took the disc.
Can you corroborate this account, Inspector?
Yes, my lord. That's more or less what happened. And in the interest of being thorough, I asked Windybank for a print showing the fella. Taken from one of his red-handed recorder... Gubbinses?
Yes, that's him talking to Mr. Windybank that morning.
And dog.jpg.
And dog.jpg.
And there's dog.jpg.
And you claim this man is the brother's accomplice?
Well, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin? Never seen the geezer before in my life. All my life, Gov, all my life, never seen him.
Well, somewhat unsurprisingly, it appears our witnesses disagree with the assertion.
My phone. Sorry.
I'm sure your lordship recalls my learned Nipponese friend's actual assertion. Which was that he could prove the identity of the alleged accomplice.
Yup. And I can.
Then show us the evidence!
I agree. We must see proof that the clean-cut gentleman in the photograph is the filthy criminal you say he is.
Girl.
I
Girl.
suck.
You fucking suck. This is the last piece of evidence. I've had a feeling that something has been missing in this trial from the very start. But now, I'm gonna drag it kicking and screaming into the courtroom.
Are you ready to present your answer to the court then, counsel?
I don't know why that's when the Cosmo voice decided to pop out. Okay. Yes, my lord. The defense will present the evidence now. Proof that the man in this photographic print was, in fact, the person struck by the third bullet. Is it the fuck-ass disc?
Check it.
It has to be the fuck-ass disc.
Do you want like an actual answer?
It has to be the fuck-ass disc. Because that's the only other
want an
green
answer?
shit. I do want the answer.
It could be two things.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And
It's the armband. We got it.
It's the arm.
Basically,
Cosmo, come to me.
Yeah, it can be two things.
Is one of them the disc?
Yeah. And the other one is also the fuck-ass disc. You just go through the samples portfolio to say it.
Ah.
Yeah, so...
I think I did the samples portfolio.
I think I also did that. It
I
doesn't
also
Yeah,
did
because
that.
that makes more sense. That's more concrete.
If you, like... Yeah.
Take that!
The proof is right here in this portfolio.
Good gracious, counsel. Does that portfolio contain the answers to every question posed?
No, unfortunately,
Yeah,
my
that's the
my judicial assistant took that with her when she left.
God, I hate him so much. I need to kiss him.
I love him so much. I need to throw him down the stairs. Okay,
This
I haven't done this way because I've never seen this dialogue in my life. Oh my god.
This looks familiar to me. I think I did do
I've
it this
never
way.
seen this dialogue in my life. He is so precious to me. I want him dead.
Real as hell.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm not gonna recover from this line for 3 weeks. I see you share my interest in claret-colored liquids, my Nipponese friend, but I'm taking a screenshot. Enough. The court demands to see further evidence. Which blood sample proves the man that you identified was the one shot by the third bullet at the scene of the crime? I have got to stop doing his lines in one breath.
Fucking disc! As I mentioned before, on the afternoon of the day in question, the defendant attempted, deceitfully, admittedly, to reclaim this disc from Windibanks.
Which is when the aforementioned Eggert Benedict appeared on the scene, I believe.
It does not sound like a real name.
This man then attempted to purloin the article from the defendant's possession, no?
That's correct, my lord. I myself was present at the time. I was following this. It was following this that a minor incident occurred.
I've already forgotten his voice. But of course, sir! Here is the disc for you! Very well.
Well,
Then I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to Style.
Bye, Style!
I need him dead! I need to push him down the fucking steps!
Wait a minute, that disc
It's just me and Ren going through the 5 stages of grief right now.
is mine.
What do you think you're doing, you little tramp?
both of your awful men.
I love my awful man.
I'll get worse. I'll get worse.
I know this and I love you.
You've drawn blood, you filthy animal.
Being a music box disc, it has countless small but sharp. Being a music box dick, it has countless small but sharp metal protrusions over its surface. Those protrusions caused Mr. Benedict's finger to bleed, and the resulting smear of blood is still visible on the dick now.
What?
Goodness, a blood stain, is it?
My barbed dick. My assistant and I have just analyzed the bloodstain here in this very courtroom.
Using my trusty fogger gun.
Yes, and we added the result to this portfolio.
Oh, that's me. I say.
It's green.
Is 5 the telegraph lady?
Yes.
I think so.
I always think she's 4 for some reason, but that's the doctor. It's exactly the same color as the blood around the calendar.
I think she might have been 4 in case.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. She was 4 the first time she showed up. The evidence is conclusive. The man calling himself Mr. Eggert Benedict, who was in Windibanks earlier in the day, is the accomplice who was present at the scene of the crime that night.
Brianowski gonna make some Eggert salad. I'm just thinking about the egg salad I have in the
Better scramble like an egg before you
fridge.
get folded like an omelet.
Ooh.
My lord,
Get
it is
him,
the
Bruno.
opinion of the defense. Thank you. It is the opinion of the defense that Mr. Eggert Benedict should be summoned to the courtroom to testify.
It would certainly seem that we can ill afford to ignore this gentleman's apparent presence.
Objection!
Yes, we can. I hate his ass.
Yes, piss boy?
This has gone on long enough. Oh great, it's the dialogue that's in the files.
Oh yeah.
This has
Yeah!
gone on long enough now. This flagrant ignorance of the mechanics of law.
Herlock Sholmes, you say? Yes, I've heard the name.
I'm normal
The
about it.
protagonist. I'm extremely normal about it. The protagonist in a series of short stories for the vulgar classes. A god of detection or some sort. And now you employ chemical substances devised by this fantastical persona in the highest court in the land.
Persona.
Persona? Persona. Persona. He really said cringe.
After quoting it himself.
Do you expect us to take you seriously? The samples made by this plaything are not fit to be called evidence. I thought he was calling Sholmes that. I thought he was calling Sholmes that. Whoa. So the bloodstain turned a shade of green. What of it? Here's to you successfully proving that no other blood in the world would turn the same color. You did hear Van Locke.
Yeah, Julie's pushing an
joking about it
agenda.
all
There's
evening.
been a lot of Vanlock today.
I have to keep saying it because it's just really.
Because no one else will.
It's a funny ass ship. I love
It's just funny.
It is funny.
That's it.
Well.
Yeah. Relapse.
Relapse.
And pray, do not even think of suggesting that we should take Mr. Sholmes' word.
Hey, why'd you whore yourself out for talking about Sholmes, huh?
Involuntary.
Muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
Concoction, a load of rubbish. I don't know. I mean, what are you talking about?
Shut up! I knew it would come to this. Of course, Mr. Sholmes' invention isn't going to be recognized by any official body. What other choice did I have?
I'm just remembering what Father Christmas over there said before.
No fucking way, Iris.
She's so cute.
No fucking way.
I know all. That he was temporarily suspending the summation examination.
Christmas, you say?
He's here.
Hello.
Oh god.
I have been
You said the words.
the magic words.
In other words,
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
hold my hand. The examination isn't over yet, is it?
Good grief. What did you just say, young girl? You summoned Lord Strongheart.
What's he doing here?
I'm here for important business.
Say I'm queer.
I thought you were gonna say it, and I was like, we're
Get
gonna,
used to it.
We're gonna enter a
Double
chapter of
leg
Strongheart's
day.
life.
And in the summation examination, the decision as to whether or not the trial continues is in the hands of the Six Jurors, isn't it?
This is such a fucking galaxy brain move.
She's so smart.
So the way I see it, it doesn't matter what certain other people, this boy, think of her intention. At least, not for now.
Yes. She's right. Bombastic
Young
side eye.
lady. Bombastic side eye. Young lady, you have quite the devious mind.
It really just comes down to one thing.
Mr. Van Zeeks is a piss boy.
Whether these ladies and gentlemen of the jury are convinced by what you say, Runo.
Are there only 2 women in the jury this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be real, I'm surprised there are any at all in any of them.
Fair.
Real.
Is that about right, would you say? Or did I misunderstand something?
Holy shit, Iris.
I love her.
Unbelievable. And on the last day of Women's History Month, Mr. Sholmes' partner is a force to be reckoned with.
Iris Sweep.
Iris Wilson, sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Can I adopt you?
No, she's Sholmes's.
Can I be one? Can I be
Kill.
dad number 3?
Iris, kill. Iris, shoot.
Iris, kill.
Yes? Gladly.
After that shrewd presses of the situation from an entirely unexpected source.
Aw,
Not that
Précy,
unexpected. She's a
Précy,
very-
my love.
Précy.
We haven't heard Précy since case 1. Because that's where Précy
How do you
came
pronounce
from.
it? That's one of those words, I'll be honest, where I've only read this and I've never really heard it out.
It's French. I just
That's
assume
really
if it's
how you
French,
say
you
it?
pronounce
I've
it like an
never said that
asshole.
word once.
What?
Précy.
That's how you say it?
Yeah, we had a
I thought it
Précy
was
joke.
Princess.
I
Hold
thought
on.
it was Princess.
Google, what do you
I
think?
also thought it was that way.
We made
the
a
hell did
joke
I hear
about
it?
someone
Précy,
presenting
it
a
is.
pre-
It's Précy.
Well,
I would
hold
not
on.
lie about French.
Listen-
I have not
I don't know if-
said
I
that
would
word
lie
I don't
right
know if this-
once in my entire
To be
life.
I haven't
fair,
either.
it wasn't written with an accent here, and Google is like, here's an accent, so... Hold on, let me...
It's the judge butchering
This is-
French.
This is according to Google. Yeah.
Sick,
Did that pick up?
yeah,
it did.
Précy.
so mad.
That's
Anyway,
annoying.
sick, no, it's fine. If we say Priestess, then we're doing a Great Comet Helene reference.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Anytime you say French wrong,
Shut up.
It's just Helene.
it's just Helene.
I love her.
It must be acknowledged that the previous summation nomination has yet to reach its conclusion.
I wouldn't expect the British to know French. The British barely know English. I'm going to be
Yes.
so real. This is absurd.
You're absurd.
This boy.
Ladies and gentlemen and frogs of the jury, the court now looks to
forgot.
you for your final rulings
Oh,
in this
yay.
matter. I'm
Forgot the frogs were
committing,
there.
as proud citizens of Her Majesty's Great Britain, I added a word. I'm
You
sure
did.
you will come to
Yeah.
a fair and just conclusion.
I didn't even notice.
So then, state your final decision in turn, please.
He just really likes it.
I just think it's great.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Guilty.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Not guilty.
It's interesting seeing it split.
Especially the characters who do say guilty.
I know.
The hell, man?
2 call guilty and 4 call not guilty. Such is the outcome of the summation examination.
Objection.
My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage.
My
Yes,
lord.
Miss Boy.
It's the other fucking voiced line. The prosecution refuses to accept this decision.
On what grounds?
It makes me feel bad. If these jurors are persuaded by some half-baked concoction devised by a pretender to real police work, then they are too ignorant to be trusted with the judgment of anyone's guilt.
The jury, you ignorant sluts.
Yeah, literally.
I'm sorry, Lord Van Zeeks, but the outcome of the summation examination cannot be ignored.
Get fucked, piss boy.
Get fucked, piss boy. The trial will continue.
Okay.
Relax. Nevertheless, we find ourselves in a rather awkward situation. The defense has very reasonably requested the subpoena of a new witness.
Right, the
Subpoena!
subpoena!
But sadly, I fear that will be impossible.
What?
The name the gentleman gave for himself, Eggert Benedict, is quite clearly false.
What do you fucking mean you don't? But we figured out that wasn't his fucking name. What are you talking about?
No, his name is Eggert.
It's not.
It is
his
Eggert.
name.
No, it is.
It
his
is
name.
not.
That's
We
his
had-
legal name.
We had a
His name
dance
is
of
Eggert.
deduction. We had a dance of deduction where
gonna
we
moan
talked about
Eggert
this.
in his ear.
I was like, you
Egg on
heard
my Benedict
Ren
any
say.
day.
You heard Ren.
Ren,
say
you
that
could have
on
said get
name
egg on my
with his
face
full
anytime,
chest.
and you missed that.
With it-
And you
I
still
think
don't believe
he
his
can
name is
egg on my
Eggert?
Benedict anytime is equally
I
funny.
think you're both really, really bad, actually.
Everyone has said atrocious things today. We all deserve jail.
Yeah, it's real bad. We didn't start playing for like 10 minutes.
We did not start playing. We were talking about Korean
We were
barbecue.
talking about
Yeah.
peeps
And that's a
Korean
valid thing to
barbecue.
talk about.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to truck on these peeps. I'll be honest.
My God.
I'm not
Braver
doing
than
great.
any U.S. Marine.
I don't believe I've. Wait, math? There were 28. So I've had like half these peeps.
Oh my God.
That's a lot
damn.
of peeps.
Yeah, I've had
That's
14
more
peeps.
than I've probably eaten in my lifetime.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
keep
I've had
track.
14 peeps in the span of this
Every time someone
stream.
buys me like peeps, I end up eating one and then I can finish the rest because they're so
That's
I
too
always,
much.
like, end up
That's
giving
already
them to
too much
people.
peep.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
gonna
lot
feel
of
like
peeps.
ass in a like as soon as the stream ends and my body's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, you could get out of performance mode. Like I'm just gonna want to vomit.
Hot girl tummy issues.
Yeah.
Hot girl, tell me is she.
Actually, no, I'm gonna have a migraine worse than anything. That's what it's gonna be.
Oof.
Yippee!
No, no.
Yippee! Yippee!
Anyway, his name is not Eggert Benedict. I
It's Eggert.
staunchly
It is.
fucking not.
Eggert!
It's not.
Leave my mans alone. God.
Just when I'd managed to prove the man was there that night.
Could I say something?
Who is that, please? Who spoke?
It was me, my lord.
I forgot
Juror number
that was.
5?
I forgot that was one sheep. Okay. What have you to say, madam?
I was like, God, I hope I'm guessing right.
If
a good guess.
possible. Inspector. Me, ma'am. I wonder if you might show the photographic print to me again. The one in which the gentleman is shown.
Right, yes. This one, you mean? Or Mr. Benedict? Which is his
Benedict
real legal
Cumberbatch.
first and last.
It's not. It's not.
That's his name.
It's
Name.
not.
Stop
You have something
shaming
against his-
beautiful name.
You have something against his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Benedict, who named him
No, I
so
have nothing
later.
against
Yes, you have a
the
problem
only thing
with
I have against them is the fact that like even if his last name was not Benedict, their parents looked at their beautiful newborn baby boy and
Yeah.
went, "Yes, I know the perfect thing to call
Yeah.
this thing."
it? Is there something wrong with that?
Eggert Benedict. I love BBC Sherlock.
They loved eggs.
His mother Egna and his father Eggward.
His father
Eggward would have been fine.
Eggert would have been so
Eggert
funny. They should have done Eggert Benedict. That would have been so funny.
Eggert is
Hold
so
on.
good.
Listen,
Oh my
I watched
God.
something
Sorry.
rotten. They changed that fucker's name to like Egbert or Eggward or something.
Egbert. It all comes back
Egbert.
to Homestuck.
Oh.
Thank you for pulling that name. I've been sitting here for the past hour. Alas, poor yoke. I know thee well.
Oh.
Alas.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Juror number 5. You don't mean to say you know this man?
Well, I don't, but I know his legal name is Eggert Benedict.
No, it's not.
Yes, I know him.
What?
No.
Good gracious!
Like biblically?
My favorite thing is Vanzig's just going, no.
No.
No. No peeps. Order! 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 Juror number 5. How on earth?
We had a fling back in '87.
I am a
bite of
communications
87.
officer.
Was that the fight of 87?
Oh, something was bit in '87, I assure you. As we
Hey.
can clearly see.
Yeah, it was that yolk.
Ew.
Is that what he said instead of popped his cherry? The yolk
The
broke.
gentleman in the photograph is. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
We have like 10 more minutes of Easter on the East Coast.
We also only have like 10 more minutes of gameplay.
Also, a communications officer. Stop. He works in my office. Stop.
Oh, is that what we're calling it? Sorry.
A very talented operator, in fact. Stop.
Dr. JPEG.
JPEG.
He should be in the communication station now. Stop. Tapping away on the telegraph. I have to keep saying stop. Stop.
This doesn't seem right somehow. I can't put my finger on why, but it doesn't feel... Oh, that's right! He has a twin brother who's, like, nice and not a cock.
No.
I suppose we'll imagine the accomplice would be some sort of hardened criminal.
Hard.
His brother...
Eggert Benedict!
Egwin Vash Benedict.
I'm gonna be so mad for like weeks now that they didn't name him Eggward.
Oh, it
Eggington.
was so good.
Eggward is so fucking funny.
Egward's good!
Eggward Benedict, I'm gonna cry.
It's a bit unexpected to find out that he has a respectable job by day, whatever he gets up to at night.
Oh.
Yes. I suppose
Oh.
that's it. I suppose that's why I felt something was wrong.
Because I think in Japanese his name is straight up just Egg Benedict.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is.
I hope it is. If the gentleman is at London's communication station, we should be able to subpoena him within the hour.
Lord Van Zeeks, if you please.
I
this
really
boy.
don't want to. Yes, my lord.
This boy, make the necessary arrangements with haste.
You really make him do everything.
As you wish.
As your lordship.
the Princess Bride, but instead of farm boy, it's piss boy.
Piss boy.
Piss boy, clean the stables.
There's
As
like
you
3
piss.
ways that a Princess Bride AU could work for this game, and there's like one thing where I can't decide who I want to be Inigo Montoya and who I want to be fucking Wesley.
I'm
Oh,
already.
boy.
I
Piss
am
boy,
already.
fetch me that
You
picture.
see it, right? Yeah.
I see the vision. The court will recess for 1 hour.
Like literally the problem is Inigo Montoya, because it could be like 3 guys.
There's so many Inigos. When the new witness arrives, we shall to hear the gentleman's testimony.
I mean, of course there's so many Inigo Montoyas. This is Ace Attorney. So many dead dads.
Yeah.
Inspector Gregson,
Yes, my lord.
I should like to hear it from you specifically about events at the pawnbrokery on the day in question. Come to my chambers during the recess.
My lord.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir, my lord.
Oh, Daddy Howie!
Old man Yowie. Very well. Court is adjourned until 1:40 p.m.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I can't wait to see Eggert Benedict, the guy that's legally named that.
I'm really
No,
excited to
his
see my
legal name is not
beautiful,
Eggert
beautiful
Benedict.
boy,
That's his
Eggert
legal
Benedict.
name.
Legal
No.
Christian
Legal
name. Eggert
name.
Benedict.
No, it's
That's his
not. Listen,
Christian name is Eggert.
listen. I put up with beef stroganoff. I put up
LMAO,
with
beef stroganoff.
Romaine Latouche last week.
Yeah. What's the problem?
am
Listen, I think
drawing
what
the
you're learning here
I'm drawing the
learning
fucking
here.
line.
is Shu Takumi.
I'm drawing the
thing.
fucking line.
That's his legal.
It's not.
Yeah, actually, Kate, you're right. It's not his legal name. His real legal name is Eggert.
Eggert Benedict.
Eggward Eggert Benedict.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cry. Eggward.
Eggert.
Oh my god.
Life is merely what you
Eggert,
Eggert the Egg Benedict. You got 5 minutes left, King. You can do it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
What happened today?
Beautiful things.
I don't know.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
He
It's
is
still
risen.
Easter.
Jeez,
He is
get back to this
risen.
shit.
Hallelujah.
Amen. What is this is Jeopardy. What is happening? The exhaustion is now setting in, so I have to do this fast. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this most blessed, most cursed day. The holiest of days. It was also a fingers in his ass Sunday on Easter, which was, I think, beautiful. Anyway.
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one was also on Trans Day of Visibility, which is
Yes.
Yeah, so it was like a triple.
That
It
makes
was a triple
special,
hit.
Yeah.
Happy Easter stream, lower one's eyes.
I'm just saying, if Easter ever fell on April 1st, Jesus has the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
I thought it was this year for a hot second, and then I realized.
Yeah.
March
Missed
31st.
opportunity.
Missed op.
You just
Next
waited.
time.
Should've just
Why
waited
didn't
an
he
extra
just
day.
wait?
Yeah. Why didn't you just
I
wait?
don't actually know the answer to that.
I missed the question.
Why didn't
Wait
Jesus
just wait
day?
until April 1st?
Uh,
April Fools. I'm not
Why
actually. Hey, I'm not actually dead. Anyway, what is coming up this week? At some point in the next few days, maybe on Tuesday, maybe not on Tuesday, we have yet to kind of figure that out. Ren and I are starting a new series. I meant to make a graphic for that today.
Down your walls.
I don't know what that's about.
Into your house.
That's an exciting way to.
I have
Terrifying.
guess as to what that is just based
Don't
on
worry
Julie's
about it.
reaction, but
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
love
Ren and
it.
I are going to be starting a new series this week, which is very exciting. We finished Sam and Max Being on Time and Space, and we are waiting for the Season 3 remaster to come out before we play Season 3. So we are starting a brand new, very exciting series. Maybe on Tuesday, maybe not on Tuesday. We'll see what happens. On Thursday, I am back with Nav to play more Baldur's Gate 3. Unless my laptop decides to just explode. Friday, I think we're back with more Apollo Justice. We are starting Turnabout Succession. We just finished Turnabout Serenade last week. Or not last week. Week before. We skipped last week. We skipped the... We're starting Turnabout Succession this week is my point. Saturday, we'll be back, hopefully, with more Persona 3 Reload, and hopefully my game won't crash this time. And then Sunday, I think, we are back here with more Great Ace Attorney. And we're gonna fucking talk to John Egbert. It's gonna be a great time.
It's not very nice to call him that when his legal name is Eggert.
It's not his
That's his legal name, kid. I don't know what to tell you.
That's not
That's
his
his
legal fucking name.
Yeah, it is.
I staunchly refuse to
Kate,
believe this.
why would we pull your leg about this? Come on.
There's
You've
guys
pulled
named
my
Why
leg
would we
without
lie to you?
words.
I've never lied to you
Jade,
once,
man.
ever.
When have we
Eggert
ever lied
Cullen.
to you about the
Hey.
Great Ace Attorney?
We would never lie to you about this game.
When have we ever
See-
lied to you about this game?
See,
About
here's
this
the thing.
game,
You've
I
technically
never
never lied to me about this game. You've just kept things from me, and now you're like
Yeah,
reverse.
totally. I've never
You're like
ever lied to
We've
you about this
definitely
game.
never lied to you
you've
about
never
this game.
lied.
Ever.
You've never lied. You've just
No.
don't worry about it at me, which is different. That's different.
I'm sure.
That's not lying to
I don't
me.
know
That's just conceal. That's just not
can
telling
think
me
of,
something. That's not lying to me.
Yeah, I can think of a time I lied.
Have you been lying to me
I
about
can't think of a
something?
specific one.
I thought of a specific one.
I can
but
think of one specific thing.
Cool.
It's
I'm just
honestly
gonna have
not that
trust
big of a
issues
thing.
until we finish
With it,
this
yeah.
game now.
Well, it's not gonna be when we finish this game. It's gonna be a little bit after that. But
Yeah.
Threatening, fantastic.
About it.
I'm getting gaslit by my own crew. This is bullshit.
that's.
I thought this was a safe space.
That's just
I
what
thought
it's
this
like
was a
to
safe
live
space.
with
Happy April
trolls.
1st.
Happy
to
April.
those in my time zone.
Yes, team. Happy birthday to my great grandpa. Yay.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday, MJ's great grandpa.
But yeah, getting gaslit by your crew is just the living with Sholmes experience. So
Yeah.
this is immersive. Like I think that man is just like I didn't
Helping you
drink
get
milk.
method.
What do you?
Happy Death
didn't
Day,
drink
Sonic the
milk.
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
Never. I've never eaten your food ever in my life. I don't know why you would say
He
that.
says that while someone
What- yeah.
finds him eating the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would throw it out the window to try and pretend.
Yeah.
that he's-
He would. It
That's
would hit
Sabrina
someone
stays
walking
the
by and they would make like a cartoonish noise. And he'd
Yeah.
go, I didn't mean anything.
What was that sound? I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything.
You're going I didn't tell anything. You're going crazy.
Mr.
My goodness, I
Naruhodo,
resolved to give
think
you an
you're losing
examination.
it.
Mr. Naruhodo, I think you're losing it. Thank you, Kume, for keeping me mildly on track. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already watching that here on YouTube. You should still subscribe to that. That would be very nice. You could also subscribe to my other YouTube channel where I post song covers and other various voice acting things. You can join my Discord server. There's fun shit in there. You get access to emotes and sounds and subscriber-only game nights where we talk about cocks a lot, apparently. You can also support me on... Look, man, this is what happens when you leave early.
Yeah,
You can also support me on... that's true. There is an Egbert emote you get access to if you join the Discord server. You can also support me on Ko-fi. You don't have to. It's never mandatory, always appreciated to help me get a better setup because my laptop is just a little guy. She was not built to handle anything above Ace Attorney, and even Ace Attorney sometimes is pushing it. She's just a little guy. She was not built for Baldur's Gate 3. She was barely built for Persona 3 Reload. On that note, I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Eggert Benedict is not that man's legal name. I staunchly refuse to believe it. It's not.
It is.
Even
It's not.
in your server, he's referred to as Eggert. I don't know what to...
He was born
legal
Eggert
name.
Benedict. He
That's
was
what his
born
parents
Eggert
that my
Benedict.
beautiful boyfriend's name.
Yeah.
Ren's gonna
Ren,
blow that
Ren, can I
name.
get it? Can I get a moaned
I
Eggert
know
into
you're
the
about to
microphone?
ask me. And I think this is the perfect way to start off April 1st.
Oh my god.
Wait, all right, I'm gonna mute the fucking game audio. I need a clean read of this.
Oh, we're
I need-
getting the
hold
fucking-
on.
Great. This is I love my digital footprint.
I need a clean read of this.
all right.
You're gonna be in like some like famous anime one day, and
Somebody's gonna come back to
Hey,
this.
I'm gonna get
Is
fucking
this you?
fired. All right, enough stalling. Eggert.
And until next time.
Yeah, I'd love to have Ren on the stream.
remember when we...
That was the last chat just being horrible.
Horrible, thank you.
Horrible.